I was going to do a whole video intro with that, but had no time. No time at all. But I'm going to use it somehow, some way, for some reason. This encapsulates how I feel. It truly does. I just wake up every day and I feel like it's Elmo's world. Is this thing not working?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Elmo's world. What the?
Things are going wrong. Gas prices are going up. The world is burning in real time. The government's like, hey, you owe us money. Yeah, I owe you money. No, you owe me money. You owe me money, you thief. You rat scallions. Where's my cash going? To shit I don't care about, don't need, and I'm not worried about. You absolute animals. This country's going down the shitter. Never before have I wanted to be Japanese harder in my life. Yank my doodle right now. It didn't work. Stupid thing. There we go. There used to be time when you could be proud to be an American. You knew that if something was made in this country, it was good. Now, if you buy something made in America, they half-ass it and overcharge you. Then it falls apart, and you have to contact customer service. And then they're like, oh, we don't handle that here. Well, you should. You should, because you sold this to me for an exorbitant price. Then you find out they had it made in, where was it made? India. India. Good Lord. That's not made in America. They have it made in India, brought to America, and then some white woman puts in a module, and they're like, USA, USA. There'll be $3,000, please. I am not happy. One effing bit. But at least the Japanese are still coming through for me and making the best gooning material I've ever seen as of late. The world is thirsty for the grippers, and they are feeding the children. Okay, what's going on? A lot of things. I didn't pay attention fully because I didn't care. Not gonna lie to you. The job isn't very lucrative, and it's mentally draining. And it just goes on and on. Let me see what I could pull up with the greatest of ease. Mapping, no, don't care what China's influence is. If that's another dude in a dress, I'm going to be upset. TERFs deserve nothing. Anyways, here's more of my ass, specifically for trans women to enjoy. Thank you for helping the trans community prove that you're all obsessed with the effing sexualization of women. Yeah, makes sense. That's on brand. Goth girl skate skits spark authenticity clash. There is no authenticity. Nothing's authentic anymore except for bullshit. I can guarantee you will authentically be given bullshit at some point in your day. And then everyone will act like you should be grateful for what was given to you. And I say nay. Nay. Like the mighty horse of which Duckside Phil was married to. I don't know why I call him Duckside. Let's see. I'm going to go through my files. Alinity has lost her boyfriend. Let's pop this here. Bonk. Let me turn this shit down because it's definitely up there. There we go. Twitch streamer and adult content creator Alinity announced that she has ended her 2-year relationship after her boyfriend asked her to choose between her career and the relationship. Yes, he was such a rude man. He was asking her to please stop posting her her butthole on OnlyFans, and she was like, no, I can't stop that. These are my fans. I lost that clip. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was trying to find it, but if you look up Alinity on Twitter now, the amount of people that tag her in pornography is absolutely fucking ridiculous. So you're like seeing hardcore porn, and it's like, I just need a clip of her proving she's an idiot. Come on, guys, please. Like, I know you want to make money selling your garbage because you have nothing to offer the world. But for the love of God, could you not add your tag to stuff people are actually looking for? Which is just weird for me to say that. Where is the clip? Nope, that's when he dumps her and then she crashes out. God, I should have labeled these. Here we go.
I don't know if it's a good idea, but like, wait, what did my agency say? Yes, all ready to go.
That's great. Get it, girl.
To go. I'm already live.
Mm-hmm.
And my boyfriend decided this morning that after 2 years,
Oh,
he
no.
has a problem with
Huh?
what I do.
Oh, God forbid your boyfriend would prefer you didn't share your ass with everybody online. What a pig.
So we broke up.
Oh,
And I'm totally having a mental breakdown.
you know what? I'll marry her right now if she gets me out of New York. If you get me out of New York, I'll marry your goofy ass. Because I know she's worth a few million. So if she leaves me, I'm going to be the one that leaves with some money.
Live on stream. But I'm ready for the sponsor.
Wow. What a girl. Your 2-year relationship that you care so much about is ending, and you're still trying to get the bag, queen. What a chick. Oh, let's see. Is this the next one? Let's see. Twitch streamer Lindy shares how she cried the night before and how difficult it is to find true love at 38. This happens so often today that it's like a joke. It's insane. The fact that women do this today repeatedly. Now, what you can see me because my hands are in a prayer hands pose over my face like I'm Alex Jones. Why the fuck do women want true love at 38 every time? It's like, I'm a career woman. I'm powerful and strong. Boss babe energy. Look at my butthole, right? And they do that all through their 20s, their early 30s, because chicks in their early 30s, between 30 and 35 to 36, chicks still act and think they're young and fresh. Like, oh my God, I'm still hot. People tell me I look 20 all the time. I wish I had a female model, but that's literally what they do. Literally. And I know because I prefer to date women between the worst ages of their life because they're either like weathered to the point of where they'll do anything sexually and they'll leave you alone to your own devices. They'll like let you live your life, or they're like a complete and total mess. And if they're hot, the hotter they are, the crazier they are. I've done the research. I've lived it. Like, do not question me. Like, the hottest chicks between 35 and 40 are all mentally deranged. They're all unhinged. They're all selfish. They're all immature to the point of insanity, which is probably why this generation pretends women can't make decisions for themselves because they're so used to seeing 4 women act like they're 12. I could go on all day. Let me find the clip. I know it's here because there's, oh, I almost clicked the wrong clip. Bop, bop, bop. Jesus. Nope, that's the other wrong clip because I'm working on a video for this. And I figured, you know what, we'll watch it here and then I'll edit the video later. I'm just pulling an ALT. It's like you get to see what happens before it hits that being said.
Things will work out if it's meant to be, but I'm done trying so fucking hard. Like I'm done. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, especially like to be loved, right? Like I shouldn't try so hard to be loved.
If her streams are any indication of how hard she tries in life, that girl puts in just as little effort as Darkside Phil. You know, on the real. In fact, I dare say Phil has more get up and go. But then I should take it back. I've seen her OnlyFans. It's leaked all over the internet if you want to go look. It's not that good. It really isn't. But she must be making bank. I was looking at this stuff and I'm just like, oh, Jesus. You know, she posts videos and stuff that if you were dating her, it would be hot. Like if it was a one-on-one thing and she just did this and sent it to you in the middle of the day as your girlfriend, then it would be hot. As like content she's putting out, I don't even know why we call it content. It's non-tent. For like dudes who follow her, it's trash. It's literal trash. If I was jerking it, this is not what I jerk to. It's so milquetoast and boring. It's not even funny. There's nothing here. My dick was softer than a Democrat on crime. Do you hear me, child? And this bitch thinks she's killing it with sex appeal. I wish I could show it to you guys.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. So,
Oh, by the way, YouTube, I saw somebody wrote poor Billy. You're right. YouTube kicked me out of the managed partner program. So Billy's coming back. You want to play these games with me and tell me I lost privileges? Then, I'm like Trump. You didn't want to make a deal. Now shit escalates.
Maybe just try a little drugs. No, that is not what we're talking about.
This girl has a gorgeous
is
home in Canada.
Not the conversation that we're having. It's okay, Kat. It's okay. I cried a lot yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I really did. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself?
Another thing I want to say is, like, for all the money she has, she should get better fake tits. Like, real talk. Her tits are in the air in suspended animation. Like, checking her OnlyFans, her tits do not fucking bow to the laws of gravity, bro. It makes no sense. Those shits look so fucking hard. Jesus Christ. Dude, how are you a multimillionaire and you have like these bog standard $3,000 tit jobs? It makes no sense to me. Whatever. I shouldn't be mean to the girl that I might end up marrying. She might see this and realize on the right level of toxic masculinity that she needs in her day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. You're right. He was so stupid to let you go. I mean, I'll give her this. Her body's tight for her age. But, like, the tits is so fake. It like, really takes you out of it. Her tits look like they were CGI'd by the MCU. All right, here's the next one. I can't believe chat said these horrible things. You guys are really off the mark here. Now, let's see. 38-year-old Twitch streamer Alinity became emotional as she talked about her plans to retire from OnlyFans and settle down with a partner who's ready to start a family. Why do they always want to start a family when they're kissing fucking 40? Yeah, I know. You're like 38. I didn't know how old she was till I saw this tweet either. Like, real talk, dude. I'm like, she's 38? 38. But she's still a millionaire, though. I'll give her that. I mean, but then again, it's not like she became a millionaire off of inventing anything. She like just showed her ass. It's like, part of me wants to be like, well, at least she's a millionaire. But the other part of me is like, she took the path of least resistance to get it. She didn't create 0 point energy. She didn't solve like carbon emissions. She just showed her ass and titties. All right, this is what she does on average. That's what a 38-year-old woman does these days now. It's like adult women can't grow up anymore. It fucking sucks, bro. If you're an adult male and you just want a rational chick, you literally have to find a girl who has no social media. None. Because social media poisons their minds and turns them into this. Before you know it, you're dealing with a bitch that's almost 40 years old and she's still acting like she's 19. And she thinks it's funny and cute to fuck your life up. I'm like venting my frustrations of my real life experiences right now, so I shouldn't. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just keep moving on and learning. Let's learn about the ladies.
And so I feel like that's going to make me feel more comfortable when and if I do get...
You could tell she's been crying her eyes out. ...to
meet someone that is ready to have children.
Here's the problem, right? There's so many layers of why this is a problem. And I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm just telling you straight facts, because my mother used to do that. You know that? When I was a boy, I was like lifting weights. I'm like 15, 16, right? I'm drinking my milk. I'm lifting my weights. I'm taking my protein. And I'm flexing in front of my mother like this. Ugh! Don't worry, Mom. One day I'm going to be 6'5". And I'm going to be a bodybuilder like Arnold or something, right? My mother looks me in the face. And as stone cold as she wanted to be, she goes, you are 5'7". I was 16 at the time, right? And you're like 70 pounds. You will never be 6'5" and 220 pounds. My mother told me I'd never be a bodybuilder. Not because she was mean, but because she wanted me to live in reality. She cared enough to keep me from being like this. The point is, this broad wants to have a kid at 38, which is fucking dumb. Because if she does have a kid, it's going to come out like scrambled eggs. It's going to be like Christian. Let me see if I can find it because I was looking this up like a day ago because it was so dumb. Here we go. Fertility after 35. What happens to our eggs as we age? Before she is born, a baby girl has millions of eggs. And I highlighted this part. But by the age of 35, about 95% have been lost, and the remainder will be of poorer quality. This is why we have so many autistic kids that then become trans, because there's so many women that left that shit late. Now the rest of us have to deal with these motherfuckers. Could you imagine, like, for real? Alinity has kids, which if she does is going to be in her 40s. You can put money on that. She has kids. They get autism. They're going to be ripped on because of autism, and they'll be ripped on because their mother's Alinity. And you could see her naked body all over the internet with no effort whatsoever. How do you come back from that? Because if you're autistic, you won't have any good comebacks. Have you seen Christian's comebacks when he was getting trolled? It's impossible.
Yes. Thank you. Then I would be retiring before getting married and having kids. I think that's kind of like.
I love how this bitch talks about retiring from OnlyFans like they're going to retire her jersey. Like she's Mark Marquez or Valentino Rossi, you know, like she's Jordan. I'm going to hang up the naked photos. It's over, chat. Oh my God.
I do want to do that. I do want to retire before having kids and getting married.
Why not retire now? Crazy idea. Why don't you stop now? Delete the bullshit or don't. I really don't give a fuck. You know, this is no skid off my nose because I don't care one way or the other. And then try to find love, which is probably going to be hard for you because most dudes who know who you are there because they think you're easy. If you're a woman and you're on OnlyFans, I guarantee you, if you haven't figured it out already, most of the dudes you meet on Instagram that you find sexually attractive are fucking with you because they know you're on OnlyFans and they know you are easy for them. You are a layup for them. So good luck finding a guy that's genuine. If you find a guy that knows who you are and really likes you, he's probably a fan and he will simp. You will soon hate his ass because you will always be weak and agreeable. Women cannot stand weak and agreeable men. I don't give a fuck what the hell they say. If you show your belly to your woman, she will rip it out like a lion. Okay? I'm going off today. I'm in a sour mood.
I just need to find the right person for it.
Oh, God. I'll marry her tomorrow. I'll do it. But if she divorces me, I'm taking her for everything she's got. I'm in it for the money. But at least, you know, if me, I'm honest. I want to get out of New York by any means necessary. Someone save me. Is there any more of these? There might be. Yeah, maybe there's like one more. I have to dig through all these files because I switched up to find the. No, that's the Mr. Beast file. Help me out here, Phil, please. Take over for a minute, Phil. I feel like I'm going to vomit. If this thing broke, I'm going to call it the piece of shit it is. Thanks a lot, you piece of garbage. Now I can't even use my fucking programs, dude. Are you serious? What is this going to do? It's broken. Streamlabs, why are you so trash, dude? Oh, my God. Okay, so we will no longer have sound effects or anything. You mean brand? Sure. Fringe Pink 2. How about that? Why is there music? Something is totally broken.
Do I stick this in my anus? No, they saw it on Shark Tank. Chat, don't be perverts.
And that's a chat. The senator stuffed the jam in her ass. And then she doesn't even do it. So for me, it kind of feels like, let's see. What's going on? Hold on. Dude, your mic is wonky. It's not the mic, it's Streamlabs. It's a broken mess right now. Oh my God. Okay. You can't do anything with it. What if I duplicate the brand? What would happen then? I'm probably like doing stuff I shouldn't do in real time because this could probably crash. And that would really suck. Okay. Last one. I'm just going to let this run while I look at that chick's butt. That's all she shows on this site. Nothing but ass. And Dan Clancy loves it. He's like, oh yeah, keep posting the good stuff, young lady. Oh my God. Hold on. There's so many of these damn files. She wears almost the same shit. Holy Jesus. That's what I get for not marking this down. It's in here. I know it.
I was talking to ChatGPT about that last night. It's like, how do you differentiate between a person that's telling you that just to be with you and someone that's legit? And it's telling me, like, you have to ask them following questions. Be like, how do you feel like you're ready for that?
Right.
Like, what in your life is going on that makes you feel that way? And, like, just really, really ask and pry about it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm going to take some time to just be by myself, like, a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it's important.
Enjoy my mom, enjoy my sister, have a good time, get a new house. That's what
I hate female streaming. This is why I chose Speed and Kai Sent and everybody else just popped off. All these girls do is literally just film themselves living life and using chat like a therapist while also using Chat GPT to teach them how to date, which is really weird at 38 years old, going on 39. Like, I would never use Chat GPT to help me figure out how to fucking date. If you didn't figure it out by now, you're completely cooked.
have a good time, get a new house. That's gonna be exciting. Moving.
I love how getting a new house for her is just so nonchalant. Like, we're just getting a new house. It's like buying shoes for her. It's like buying shoes. Meanwhile, for everyone else trying to get a new house is like this balancing act of what you can afford realistically, what you could possibly push yourself to get that's a little bit out of your price range, and then praying to Christ that your offer is accepted before someone else comes right in and offers like double what you have. And then they just take the house immediately. And before you know it, a month has gone by and you still don't have a house and you're starting to freak out like, uh-oh, I'm kind of fucked here. I'm only seeing new construction. I'm not going into new construction. Meanwhile, Eleni's like, we're just going to go buy a new house. And she's already in a nice house. Look at this. Jesus. She hasn't had to do a fucking thing creative. And she's rich as fuck. F you, YouTube.
Finding a house for me and Loki to live in.
Yeah, because it's always going to be you and those cats. What are you not tossing them?
About
Bitch,
that.
broken shit.
A nice 3-bedroom. Yes, I want a small.
A small house is a 3-bedroom, my guy. A small house is a 3-bedroom. You can't see my hands, but I'm doing 3. Get out. Get out. And you know how much houses cost in Canada? Because that's where she lives. Like $1 million. She talks for hours and doesn't say anything. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't. It's like it's that meme. Hard times are created by weak men. Weak men watch her all day and just throw money at her. Then they join her OnlyFans and they throw money at her. I thought nobody's looking at it, right? So I go look. I didn't pay for it. She's at least one of those chicks that does OnlyFans and like they leave the whole thing up because it's supposed to entice you to pay. And I'm like, who's gonna pay for this? I'm reading this shit. It's like, you can pay for my picture set. I'm like, yeah, a picture set? Get fucked, lady. I saw your pictures. They suck. And then I see it had like 500 likes. And I'm like, oh my God, these are insane. They're insane. This is the epitome of weakness. There was a time you could get pictures from chicks like this with little to no effort for free. Now dudes are paying for it. Jericho Graham for the $20. For you, Gundo, I hope you did something this month, did some living this month. No, I spent this month trying to get a house and absolutely getting decimated by people with more money than me. Just getting absolutely crushed and grinded into the dust. Every time I looked at a house I remotely liked, I try and make an offer and it just goes tits up. Every time. So, you know, it is what it is. That's life in the zone. Oh my God. Thank you for the 20. I can't play any DSP clips because this is broken. Unfortunately, it did that thing that this site does on occasion where it just locks up. I'm going to try. Maybe I'll try and refresh the page and see how that goes. But I'll get through like the super first. I don't want it to like F me over. Logic Unfolded has become a member. Thank you. That's not Pikachu. Flame King for the 5. The core ring went full dark side fell. I heard about that. I heard about it and I forgot to look for a clip today. He was playing like that new game that came out, Red Desert or some shit. Let's look for it. The core crashes out. Kino Casino. There's like it's like a million, dude. I need the one. Let me check. See if chat says anything. BlackRock is outbidding you. Everyone's outbidding me. No, that's not it. That's dude dressed as Mario. I'm going to ask somebody I know who might actually have this. The Coring announces he has quit drinking alcohol. That's news? That's on today's news for me. Are you serious? Listen, the Coring needs to stop. He can't quit drinking. Like, he'll never quit drinking. Never. He'll never stop. I remember the Coring like posted pictures of his feet, right, on the internet. And his feet were so swollen and shit and red. And this was like a year ago or 2. And I'm like, bro, this guy, he's a drunk. Like, he's a hardcore drunk.
I also hard cut alcohol on my birthday too. So, I mean, that's, it's been 2 days, but.
Good job.
Yeah, but.
Oh my God, Melanie, please. It's been 48 hours, Melanie. Yes, let's fucking go.
I'm just doing a hard cut, complete cut. No like time frame, no like only for a month.
Yeah, that's that lazy quit drinking. I know all about that. I do that myself. Sometimes I get plastered. I have some Johnny Walker. Somebody sent me years ago from the Lakota tribe. They sent me a shit ton of Johnny Walker. And I finally started drinking it because, things are going bad. I couldn't get a house. So I just start drinking my Johnny Walker. And I hate that stuff because it gives me the runs. And I know I'll be drinking again later. That's
and so we'll see how that goes. I think I'll start sleeping better.
All right. Kicking drinking to the curb. He's done it again, children. He finally quits drinking after shit hits the fan. Like, he should have quit drinking before the Kino Casino thing. Hold on, I'm asking somebody for the quartering clip. We'll see if I get it. I might have to check with Andy. Where is Andy? Again, he was supposed to show up today. All right, I'll message Andy in a bit and see what happens. Oh, first I better clear this fucking thing up and see if I can fix it. Anxiety for the 2. G'day, Gundo. Thoughts on Sneeko getting beat up? Well, to be like a tough guy, super masculine, all this other bullshit, he had the situational awareness of a chick on her phone. Like, he knows people hate him. He doesn't have security. And what is he walking around New York? Thankfully and luckily for him, the dude who decked him didn't really have a good area to, like, he didn't throw the punch right. He was probably aiming for the jaw, completely whiffed it and nailed Sneeko in the nose, and then it turned into like a chokehold. And not a good one at that. Like, he wasn't looking to do serious damage because he had enough time to like really get a good choke on Sneeko before people pulled him off if he wanted. That's just my opinion. I don't, where the fuck is the video? I know I saved it. I saw this Clivex dude. Like, he's doing meth and all this other stuff, passing out at restaurants. And then he sits there, gets out of the hospital. He's like, I completely mugged the media. We were viral with this. Yeah, you almost fucking died. What a move. Where is it? Maybe it's in here. Green Party, the Japanese, Sam Piker being gay. Okay, all right. The toilet guy, lady gets shot because she tried to stab a child. I would have shot her too. I'm not even gonna play games. The cop made the right move. In fact, I would have shot her before she got the stab in. That's just me. I'd be like, all right, lady. Fuck it. Bam, right in the shoulder. You know, that'd have been me. All right. Really, I got to create a new file because when I keep bookmarks on Twitter, it now does this weird thing where everything gets completely fucked up. Nothing's in order anymore. And you're literally like wandering around. Fuck you with toes. Let's try this. The video's gone. I don't have the video. I just have like the pictures of it. Lame. Here we go. Sorry, the video is gone for some reason. I know I saved it. The punch lands right here in the center of the nose. If he was looking to knock Sneeko out, he should have went for the bottom of the jaw. But then it went into a chokehold, which I have to admit, personally, he acted fast. Like, that was real fast, Stanky. He's like, I whiffed the punch. Then he goes into a choke. I'm just saying, for Sneeko to be a badass, this shouldn't have happened in the first place. That's just my point. Me, I'm paying attention all the time. I'm constantly looking out. I'm like a squirrel. Because I don't know who the fuck want to beat my ass. Probably a lot of people. Probably want to beat me because I look gay. Bruce for the 5 gifted no refunds members. Thank you, the almighty Bruce. Cole, man, the king for 7. I just want to be Japanese for the women and the food that actually gives you energy, unlike American food. Dude, you are so right. Japanese food, like their snacks are delicious. I import so much stuff to eat from Japan. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The chocolate, delicious. You can eat it. You don't feel sick afterwards. Their ramen noodles or cup noodles, you don't feel sick. It tastes good. In fact, that reminds me of like something Shin sent me. I gotta pull it over here to share it. Or maybe I'll just like save the photos because, you know, I don't really need the whole fucking tweet about this because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the chicks in the photo. Like, when you see this, dude, I kind of understand why some dudes weep so hard and they want to get like an Asian girl worse than anything. Because if you see girls that look like this on the regular over there, it really makes you think like, Jesus Christ, man. The women are so thin and attractive. They don't have an ass, but, you know, I guess you got to trade. I mean, look at this. Both girls, I would say, are attractive. How often do you see women built like this here? Like, for real. Look at this. Look at those knockers. Lovely shape, beautiful skin, both of them. But I lean more towards the one with the dark hair. But anyway, you slice it. This is their beach. I can't get this out of here. I'm getting depressed. They probably don't even have like an OnlyFans account. These are just normal girls you could meet. And they're not even e-whores. Oh my God. Let's see. Hidden Chained Beast, unknown for the 5. Hey, Gundam. That Mugen crash out, though. I didn't see it. Oh, man. What was I doing? Oh, wait. I was working on videos, and I was, like, painting stuff for another video. So I was researching, getting ready to edit, and I was also trying to paint for the 3rd channel. So I'm really spread thin. I guess I could show what I was painting here. I'll just be like, extra Emily, get her out of my face. Get her the fuck out of my face. Would you like some extra Emily? No, I wouldn't, actually. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's our, like, here's the American Asian versus Japanese Asian. This is what we get here in America. That's Nico getting hit. Here we go.
You guys are great. Like, obviously, I think this is too much for me to handle. I just can't do it. I just need either like a break or I need to change careers or something. Like, you guys are great. Like, obviously, I think you guys are awesome, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna be able to just deal with the internet for until I'm 40. I probably will retire when I'm like 32, if even. Like, it's been great.
Famous last fucking words. I guarantee you that bitch will be here till she's 40. I guarantee it. Alinity probably thought she'd be gone by the time she was 30. Baby girl's 40, still here.
It's been a lovely time. It just comes in waves, and I probably will be just fine in like a week. But it's just too much.
She probably caught like a little shit for 5 minutes and completely crashed out. 5 minutes, the world didn't suck her butt, and she just nosedive, bro. That's probably what we're seeing. Let me read the quote for this because I don't even know what's going on. Extra Emily breaks down in tears, saying she wants to step away from streaming due to the hate she's been receiving. Girl, you haven't seen hate yet. You don't know what hate is. She couldn't live a minute in Darkside Phil's world, but he could live a lifetime in hers. Good Lord. Now, that's the American Asian. Let me look at Japan again for comparison. Ah, oishi. Eska. Kawaii. Ah, kawaii. I need to stop. I better take down these Asian girls. I'm sure YouTube will hit me. They'll be like, you're showing inappropriate stuff. And you're right, I was. Bruce, for the 20, my favorite VTuber. Though I miss seeing Billy, wanting more Amaranth, or however you misspell the thought's name. Young men do not contractually mess up your life. Don't go sharing half your stuff with a busted loser. You're right. Loserette. You're so right. Hang on to your cash, make the right decisions, get a prenup. You know, that's a good one. If you like get with a chick and she's like, I won't sign a prenup, I'm not marrying, you know. That's like one of the first things I talk to you about a chick. If this progresses to that point, will you sign a prenup? And the answer was always yes. Easy money for the 2. Papa Genie Anus Alinity daughter or DSP Sukuno son. Isn't it like isn't Sukuno the dude who was banging all those chicks? Yeah, I go with Sukuno, right? Like, frankly, that whole drama is lame and gay. At the end of the day, he was. I wonder. No, I probably can't say that phrase I want to use. It's rice, and then it ends with chase her down the street, right? And when it comes to those type of women, they'll fuck damn near anything Asian. And if the guy's good looking, hang it up. They'll do anything for him, including sharing him. How do I know? I played in Japanese bands. I watched the dudes that I played music with that were Japanese run through anime loving girls like Mexican food through a tourist, bro. One after the other. They didn't care. That's exactly what the situation is. This dude just literally, he's not even that good looking. Like, he looks kind of like bog standard to me. But then again, like I said, I played a Japanese band, so I've been around some good-looking Asian dudes. And this guy to me looks kind of like default Asian. And he was just running through these e-girls, running through them. They knew it. They knew what they were getting into. They loved every second of it until they figured out they weren't going to be the one. And then they conspired together to destroy him, because that's what these online social media addicted women do. It's the typical female tactic of reputation destruction. Oh my God. I can't stand everything going on. This shit shouldn't even be on my timeline. I shouldn't have to 12 minutes, bitch.
Went to Evo Las Vegas alone. But I wasn't alone.
Mm-hmm.
I shared a hotel room with Saikuno.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that he had other intentions. And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, hey, are you going to Evo Las Vegas? He said yes. And I said, oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything's so expensive. Do you pretty much have like any recommendations? Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas. And he said, oh, you're planning on coming. I actually have room. If you just want to like room with me. And I said, and I at first was not against it. I was like, are you sure? Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and all this. Like, I was insistent on being like, oh no, it's fine. And then he said, no, like I have extra room. I already
Let me tell you something. When a woman doesn't find you attractive, you can't get that bitch to do a damn thing, let alone room with you. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. I couldn't even get a bitch to wash dishes.
paid for it. And
I'm sorry.
I even
Fluffy.
asked him, I'm like, are you rooming with a group or
You know what else I hate? I hate this generation of people that have to pretend they have tiny microphones. I am so sick of seeing this shit. Get a normal size mic, someone, please.
at Evo Las Vegas?
Oh my God, this is such
He
a
started
non-issue.
to get very angsty or something. I don't know how to explain
Uh-huh.
it,
Uh-huh.
but
Could you imagine being a cop and having to listen to this stupid shit? All the weed paraphernalia in the background, so you know she's a stoner. She's kind of fucking immature, goofy. Tupac on the wall. Last of Us. All right,
he
the
pretty
first
much
one's
tried to
good.
make a move on me,
Uh-huh.
and I was fully trying to say like I'm just here to watch the movie. Like I'm just here to watch the movie.
Then leave.
Um,
When leave? Women leave me so quickly. Why did you leave?
but me
Oh
being
my
a
God.
dumbass and not being very
Mhm.
like
Yeah. I wish there's a speed on.
what's the word? Very strong in like mentally, not physically. I mean like
Yeah. You look weak. Stop it.
like maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe
No chick has ever given me a blowjob and said I'm just a people pleaser. No chick has ever done that for me, bro.
I don't know, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know.
She just told on herself right there.
No, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or
There you go. That's it. Told on herself. You thought he was cute. That's why it happened. If you thought he was repulsive, you wouldn't have touched him. You wouldn't have been near him. You wouldn't have been in the same vicinity as that man. You wouldn't have been close enough to breathe the air he was breathing. Cut this shit out.
I don't know. He tried to make a move on me, resolute. I don't know, but he made a move on me. It
Uh-huh.
did take like 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, I don't want to share it. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal.
Yeah.
Like I don't talk about my intimate life at all. I just and then when he fell asleep, just
I don't
happened.
talk about
It
my
was-
intimate life
I
at all, but I'm doing
got
it.
out of bed and I just ate a banana and
Wait, what?
I just gave him oral. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating. I think
Goodbye. Goodbye. Dude, I can't even get women to return my calls sometimes. I can't get a text message back in a timely fashion. Like, if I timely, like within 7 days, please. Meanwhile, she blows this dude's nut so hard he passes the fuck out. She keeps going. I'm not. It keeps going. I don't want to go any further. Why do I have to watch this? Okay, what? Okay, whoever said that in chat, you're getting a ban for making me look again.
but we were not using protection and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already.
What?
But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe and I didn't hear him, but I just said, and he finished inside of me and then that was it. And then
Girl. What?
we just laid there for a little bit and then I brought it up. I asked him.
No way. Bro. This is ridiculous.
I asked him straight up, when was your last relationship? And do you sleep around often? Like, is this
Girl, you just fucked him the first day you met him. And she let him, as the black guy say, shoot up the club. I am absolutely... Who's the one who wrote that comment that made me fucking look again? You're getting a ban, bro. I can't. This dude is nutting in bitches. Oh crap, I said it. Oh man. Yeah, when I find who had me look again, you're getting banned.
Normal for you, because I told him straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date.
You just did it though. What is this? What the this is female logic in a nutshell, dude. It just don't make a shred of fucking sense. It just doesn't. Women will say one thing or the other. This is why people hate Darkside Phil so much, because he literally acts like a woman. She said one thing, we sit and listen. It's a whole other story if you stop with this torture. It's okay, Fluffy.
I do not sleep with people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine. I find it very intimate with whoever. So, and I don't actually have. I've only slept with I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now, but I've.
Bro, could you imagine? The other 3 dudes had to put in time. They had to spend a lot of time with her, a lot of money, a lot of bullshit, a lot of their life force. This dude comes in, day one bang, with a finish in her, like it's a porn flick. Dude. Can't. I just closed it. I can't. Victim of her own dumb ass decisions. Oh my God, dude. Like all these chicks are now coming out to destroy him, basically. I don't even know him. I don't give a fuck about him. You know, he never did anything for me. He never sent me a DM and said, hey, Gundam, you said some funny stuff. I hear you pick up chicks. You know, we could have been the dynamic duo in Vegas. Vegas of all places, by the way. Girls in Vegas are easy. You have no idea. Or you probably do. Oh my God. I shouldn't have watched that. I'm now in a worse mood. Vivla Wilhelm. Thank you for the 2. Cole, man, the king for the 5. To be honest, I feel like the women was hotter in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s than now. Now the face is average while the body can be a 10. I feel women were more diverse looking. Definitely in the 2000s. You know, you had scene girls, you had emo girls, you had goth girls, real goth girls, which is usually where I spent most of my time, and they fucked my life up. You have no idea. Like the darker the chick is, the paler the skin, the blacker the makeup, the more fucked she usually is. You know, I was around one goth girl that was pretty racist too. I liked her a lot. I thought she was really funny. She was a hairdresser. And she's talking about how she like went to work to do someone's hair. And she's like, I don't know how to work on colored people hair. And I'm like laughing my fucking ass off. And then she got in trouble and sent home. And then she's talking to me and she's like, how did I get in trouble? And I'm like, I don't think you can call them colored people to their face. Sarah, just, you know, my personal opinion, she should have changed her name. Sarah's a very normal name. Oh, well, whatever. Snoop Diz for the 5. Free Billy, wiggle, wiggle. Yes, I get it. The return of the Wiggles. They shall return. Logic for the 50 euros, I believe. First time watching you live. Long time fan. God bless you. Much deserved. Juicy tip for being one of the funniest and realest content creators. Down with the gay Skynet. I agree. You know, YouTube's AI is gay Skynet. But there's nothing I can do about it now that I think about it. You making a joke about that years ago and it came to fruition. Wow. Jesus help me. Fluffy Tax and all the rest. P.S. Beginning to miss you in Yena's streams. You two have real chemistry. I fired her to get Kirshi. Just kidding. Anus is doing her own thing. And, you know, she said that to me a while back. And I was cool with it, you know. Sometimes people have to do their own thing. And that's how it is. You know. It's the same thing with Jobby. That was probably my favorite show to do. Plastic Crack. We didn't even have a full name. We were like Apex Collector, Plastic Crack, PCP. But one day, Jobby had to do his own thing. That was that. I think, like, the truth of the matter is Jobby getting too much flack from his fan base because they don't like me. His fan base is a lot of people that lean left. So, you know, whatever. They probably got rid of what would have been the funniest podcast for toy collecting and model building the world would have ever seen. We were looking at like sex dolls on some of those episodes. Like, it was just sheer fun. But, you know, you can't have fun when leftists are involved. Marmalin for the 10. You aren't starting a family when you're hitting 40 as a woman. By then, your eggs are basically gone. She's 16 years, way too late. You're so right. I was watching a show with my assistant called 90 Day Fiance, right? And every time a chick is close to 40 or 40 and over trying to have kids, they have to get IVF or surrogacy. Every time. But don't tell her that. Please let Alinity keep doing this, because she's going to put out a lot of videos in the future when she finally finds an idiot to marry her and try to have kids. And we're going to be on a roller coaster ride of her doing IVF and failing. And it's probably going to be really funny. It'll be dark for some people. For me, I'll giggle. And that's because she refused my hand in marriage. Bruce for the 10. To be honest, she looks like she's in her 50s like me. Do not date her unless you want to steal all the clickbait content the courting has at the moment. Jeremy is suffering all over my YouTube feed right now. He's been suffering for a while, I think. But I'll give him this. The quartering was smart enough to cash in when he had the chance. And my dumb ass, I thought that I was doing a form of art. I was sitting there like, you know, our videos are a form of protest. And yeah, I was an idiot, dude. I just should have been reading articles, drunk off of my ass, just coming in there hot to trot, just doing what the fuck ever and cashing in, because he has a beautiful home built from the ground up and I'm still where I'm at. You know, there's no denying results. All right, here we go. I'm going to do a quartering thing right now, or maybe next year. We're on tab. Here we go. Boink. Here we go. Jacksepticeye made a statement about his Bloodborne movie. I am going to do everything in my power to make this the best Bloodborne adaptation possible. Not only is it my favorite game ever made, but I know how truly passionate the fans of the game are. Thanks a lot, woke Jacksepticeye. But technically, he probably is woke, honestly. Like, why? Fuck, I can't do the quartering impression. I haven't watched him enough. Why the ever-loving, living fuck is Jacksepticeye directing shit? He's not a director. He's a dude who fucking played video games. I don't give a fuck if he likes the lure. Guess what? I love MotoGP. I love motorcycle racing. I couldn't run a MotoGP team. It doesn't matter how much I love the brand. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. God, they're probably hoping his fan base gets it. Did somebody write Troonborn? Oh my God. Oh, is he shorter than his woman? Damn, dog. His hair hasn't been like that for 7 years, bro. That's right. Jacksepticeye's hair is as gray as Darkseid Phil's fucking chin. Get this out of here. I'm in a hateful mood today. I'm in a terrible, hateful mood. Bruce for the 5. Just look at her face. If you feel like eating at Arby's, you will quickly find mom and pop taco shop. Actually, Bruce, I have looked at her bits. Like I said, I decided to check the free stuff online because people leak it all over the place. She has a nice one. She actually has a nice vagina, which shocked the shit out of me, because women with nice vaginas are so rare. They're so rare. You have no idea. I'm sure most dudes know, actually. I take that back. The worst is when like a chick has one that doesn't look very good and she's trying to put it in your fucking face. Like the shit you have to go through as a man. And then I told myself that day, right? I was like, the Marines stormed the beaches in Normandy. This is the least I could do for my country. Virtual Mate Mew. Hey, Gundo, you heard how Faku is going to sue payment processors for trying to restrict them. I don't even know who that is or what that is, to be honest. I've been out of the loop. Arcus for the 10. You need help affording a new home and getting your music career back on track. PWR needs a soundproof apartment to lay down his slick vocals. And who needs Kirshi when you can stream with PWR? I don't think PWR would ever taught me. What has he been up to? How dare you bring up PWR to me? Because you know I want to see what he's doing. Okay, let's see if P has been up to some new stuff. I'm going to Lord Diaz. He's basically my PWR dealer. All right.
This effing clown. Damn. Now, baby, listen. This career has been built from the ground up. And it has been built
Holla.
on passion,
Do it.
on risk,
Yes.
on taking chances.
Yes, P.
And you have these clowns.
All right.
Baby, send in the clowns. Send in the clowns to the chamber of judgment who want to steal your career,
Sing it, P.
who are so artistically fixated on being you. Baby, they want to be me. And baby, I don't blame them. That they have.
I love this dude's on coke. He should be allowed to do coke, in my opinion. PWR on Booger Sugar is the good stuff.
to steal your designs, steal your catchphrases, steal your mannerisms. Well, no more, baby.
He's cutting off the
day
funnel.
of judgment has been cast on you. And you, Steven, the dancing, prancing, anime, titty flashing, dancing clown, are gonna face that judgment. Right
What's
here.
the judgment, P?
Right here. Who's got the lighter? Who's got the lighter? Put your light. I want you all to grab a lighter and put it in the air. And we're going to burn this bastard to the ground right now. No more.
I miss the days when PWR would just be so mad he threatened to take people out. Those are the good ones.
Bastard.
Is that DSP? Did he make DSP in the game, bro?
Get out. Out.
Okay. So he made Darkside Phil in the game. And Phil's burning this place down. Who the hell else did he make? I'm guessing that's Ethan Ralph in the hat. What is going on here? There's a whole bunch of lore I got to look into. Oh, Lord. I don't have the energy today. Not today, Jesus. All right, let's go. Dingling for the 5. Gundam, would you rather grow up as the son of Destiny, DSP, or Alinity? Oh, my God. Well, Destiny clearly was a shitty dad, and he probably didn't give his son any money. That's why his kid's like a full-blown Nazi. DSP, you know he's got so many problems. He's neurotic. He's walking around on his toes in the house. You know, he's toe walking. How would that affect a child? You know, your dad your dad yells at you, then he leaves the room walking on his toes? No, I don't think I need that. It'd probably go Alinity because she knows she's fucked up and she's already like a millionaire. So you would never really have to work. And she would always try to make up being a bad mom to you. So you would probably be the kid at high school with like a M3 BMW or something, right? While your friends are walking. So I go Alinity. Granted, you know, her titties and everything are out all over the place, but at least I'd have a BMW M3. That's just my opinion. I'm going to go with the one that's going to give me the most money because all three are fucked. So I got to go with the cash. Definitely. And she might have some like hoish friends that might fuck you. You never know. Bruce for the 5. Send her to Hawaii and hopefully she's going to find the medallion that Greg Brady found before he wiped the surfboard. That is a Brady Bunch reference, I'm going to assume, Bruce. I can't say I've seen the movie or the show. Is that the new movie? Or is that like the original TV show you're talking about? Jericho Grant for the 5. I'm happy here. Billy will return. Yeah, I just got to pull out the camera and film it. I think I might pull out my anamorphic lens so it looks like it was shot to be on a big screen, which would be really stupid, but also kind of funny. Curdy for the 5. Bro, just get a dilapidated house. And no. Sure, it works, but your building value keeps it good. No offense. No, Curdy. I've already lived in a fixer-upper. I'm in a fixer-upper. You can't fix it up fast enough because something else is going down. I fixed the leaks in the roof. Something else goes wrong. Now, like the wallpaper is falling off this motherfucker. I've had it. The garage is dying. God in heaven help me. I don't even want to talk about all the problems with that garage. I hate it so much that I want to bulldoze it. No, I can't. No more fixer-uppers. I want to go into a house that's done. I want to go into a house that's nice. I want working faucets when I get there. And I have to repair the plumbing. I can't do it again. I can't live with it. For once in my life, I want to be someplace nice. You know, I want to feel like I won once. Every man deserves to win at least once. They say every dog has his day, and I'm still waiting for mine. Pro Crow for the 10. Found my wife of 3 years hidden Discord DMs with Aussie F slur she's never met. She sent nudes and spicy texts. Doesn't know I know. I'm your age. What do Papa G feel like my wings are clipped? What do I do? Okay. If this is real. Number one, I'm the absolute worst man. The worst to give you advice on this because I've had more failed relationships than I can count. You're married. Hopefully you don't have any kids. If you don't have any kids, you might be able to get out of this shit. Everybody's like, dump her. Winning yet? Are you winning yet, Gundam? I'm trying to win. Oh, God. Dude. She's already locked in on this new guy. The truth of the matter is, from my experience, when a woman's doing all this, she's already gone. She's left you mentally and emotionally. And most likely, the next step is to leave you fully. But she will only leave fully if she's 100% sure that her monkey branch will work out. Because if she tries to swing over to that other guy and it fails, she'll be right back to bothering you, saying she made a mistake. You can mark my fucking words. But you've already married this woman. You obviously love her. You've been married for 3 fucking years. There's a lot of emotions there. And every bit of this is going to kill you. If you bring it up to her, she's going to be mad that you caught her. And then it'll be your fault because women do not take accountability. Like, I don't even know how you play this without it ending. The move might be, well, I would try and like secure my assets first and make sure she can't get them. Because if a divorce comes, she's going to try and take as much as she can from you to try and move that guy in to get to him. She's going to use you to afford her new life, whether it fails or succeeds. And that's the worst part that you're in. That's the reality of the situation. And it's absolutely disgusting. I wish to God I knew exactly what to do to help you, which is why I said to the chat, prenup. Always a prenup. I don't care if you have $10,000, get a prenup. Because my buddy, his wife did this shit to him. Thankfully, when they separated, the only thing he had to pay her was like, I think $6,000, which was still bullshit. But like she used him to take her all over the place. He was helping her get to her circus du Soleil practices and shit. You know, a typical woman in her 30s thinking she could be in circus du Soleil. Granted, she was in great shape, but you know, you're fucking in your 30s. Bitch. She used him to do all of this stuff to help her try and fulfill her dreams. And when she failed, she went on a vacation to find herself at some yoga place, fucking cheated on him and decided to leave him and take as much as she could. God, I'm going off. Oh my God. I am sorry about this one, dude. Secure your assets as best you can and prepare for the worst because odds are it's probably going to get worse. She won't fess up to her making mistakes. She will blame you for this. She will say that she hasn't felt the same and yada, 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 or you guys don't do this and this anymore, or she wasn't feeling it, or she has needs. There's a litany of bullshit fucking phrases she'll use to absolve herself of any fucking blame this, and she'll try and put it solely and squarely on your feet. So secure your assets. I hope that the house is in your name if you have a house. Take care of yourself as best you can because when the hammer falls, you want to make sure she gets as little as she can out of you because she's going to use it to fuck the other guy. Mark my words. And you shouldn't have to fuck her. And if it fails, which it most likely will, guarantee it could last 6 weeks, it could last 6 months, or it could last a year or two. But when it fails, she will return. She will then try to manipulate you, breadcrumb you, gaslight you, etc. If you want, yes, change your assets to someone else's name before you get divorced. It works every time. So put in your mother's name. He's right. Crap, I lost your message. And I forgot my point. Well, when she tries to come back, if you want to bone her, feel free. But do not give her a relationship. Do not give her security. Do not give her a home, etc. She decided that she could do this to you. Fuck it. But the strongest thing you could do when it ends, you'd never let her come back. Now, if you want to hate watch her, feel free. I'm not going to lie to you. I've done it countless times in my life. One of my favorite things is watching ex-girlfriends that fuck me over fail in life. I jerk off to it. That's who I am. I am what I am, but I'm a warrior. Let that be known. I have to quote the Booty Warrior for that. Godspeed, Crow. Like, I am sorry. I know exactly what you're going through. Except I was engaged to a chick who left me. All right. She never gave me back the ring. I just remembered. Bitch. That was a pure gold ring with an actual diamond in it. I bet she pawned that shit. Fucker. Devil woman. You'll get what's coming to you, bitch. Justin Timberlake said what goes around, comes all the way back around. Yeah. Justin knows what he's talking about. Ritzy B booming for the 10. I'm watching the world burn in autistic detail. Don't forget your vitamins. You're right. I didn't take my vitamins today. Actually, I'm taking normal vitamins, not the vitamins that like make me lose track of my mind and I turn into the cornering basically. Oh, that's right. Let me check the messages. I was asking someone if they had the Korean crash out video. I'm unaware. No, he doesn't have it. Crap. Okay, so there goes the one person I think that would have had it. So sorry about that, Chad. I totally forgot before I got here. That's right. I had to ship off some Warhammer paintings. Like I painted some Warhammer pieces. That's what I was going to show you guys. Warhammer. And then I got sidetracked with some other shit. I saw extra Emily and I just crashed out. I saw extra Emily and I just turned into a hateful bigot. I was like, because I want to get rich. I feel like if anybody should be rich or be a piece of shit online, it should be me. That's how I feel. I'm just giving you the best stuff in the world. I'm lying. All right, so this is what I was doing. Painting Warhammer stuff on the side. And I shipped these off today. I should have done this one again in the 3D CAD file, whatever thing I use, and chop this part off right here instead of cutting off by hand like an idiot. It came out all right. It's a mixture of airbrushing and hand painting. I know nobody really cares that much. My Commander Titus that I've been working on for the past like year or two. And the reason why it's taking so long is like maybe I'll get a day every few weeks and I'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me paint some of this. And then I just get to it. I hammer out a piece here, a piece there. I think what I'm going to do with this one, which is going to be a real pain in the ass, but the accents on this, usually people hand paint in like gold. I'm going to attempt to make it a chrome reflective gold. So if I pull it off, it's going to look so sick. But the paint process is going to be so annoying. Not even funny. I should probably use 2K black. Like Splash Planes did send me some 2K black that I could use for this, which would be really a strong base. But, you know, let's get away from the painting segment. Nobody cares about that. Let's see. Thank you for becoming a member. The Lost Most. Shaka Zulu has been a member for 2 months. I need to make a goal to drink more this year. Cheers. Why not? Why not? I mean, with the way things are going, dude, get the fuck out of New York, buddy. I'm trying to, Cult. Jesus Christ. I'm trying. It's not going well. The 2 houses I wanted the most, I woke up to right after Easter Sunday. So it was a Monday. I'm like, I'm sending in my offers today. This is it. And then somebody bought the houses on Easter, dude. I didn't even know you could do that. Didn't even know that was a thing. Here I thought like people celebrated Easter. The Courting won't date Melanie Mac because she's married and she's too flat. Wrong. The Courting was all about Melanie Mac. Were you here when I played the clip where the Courting was like trying to get Melanie Mac to come to his house and watch football games? And then she just looks at Hannah Claire like a scared animal Let me see if I got that. That shit was so funny. That was one of the best internet moments ever. You know, that reminds me of this clip I not deleted. I downloaded. I got to share it with you guys. There's like no context to it for me, but I thought it was so fucking funny. I had to rip it. Did I not rip it? Oh my effing God. Oh my effing God, dude. I'm turning into PWR. We'll just do it this way. That's P. Nope. Nope. Here we go. What the fuck is going on, bro? I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. Dude, if I lost that clip where the quartering is trying to get Melly New Mac to go somewhere, I'm going to be so pissed because that was so fucking funny. Oh my God. I'm an asshole. I'll never find it again. That was one of my favorite internet memes. Oh, wow. Let's go connect for 2. We are exporting gas. My gas dropped back to $3.99. Bro, I'm still at $4.09. Gundo finally gets it. Thank you. I'm glad I got it. I don't remember, though. Trey Stonewall gifted 20 no refunds memberships. He's basically my sugar daddy, Trace. Thank God for him. Sukankatsu has been a member for 6 months. Can Gundo just finish his Asian waifu? Can Gundo just find his Asian waifu? He deserves it. You know, I've never pursued a Japanese woman. I don't know why. It was never really high on my agenda. I guess it just got like I got hung up on Latin women. I just did. It was like, you know, I've never dated a black woman either, but I probably never will. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't care if people get mad at me for saying it. But like when it came to Latin women, oh wait, I did date an Asian chick. Forgot. It didn't last long, so it doesn't really count. You know, it has to have a couple months before I count it. Brian for the 5, but it wasn't a Japanese one, it was American Asian, so that doesn't count. Finally, some quality entertainment for the Escape from New York fund. Get out already. New York is descending to the 9th level of Hades. New York City is going to have communist shopping centers, so that should be interesting. Connect for the 2. Extra Emily crying about hate. Look at the court. Bro, that's a good point. That's a good point. I should see if Andy's home. Oh, no, that's the courting. Okay, I might share this one.
Jeremy, do you think Blair White is hot? Blair White is a man. I don't think men are hot. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think men can be hot. I'm just not attracted to men. I like Blair a lot. If I was in...
I could genuinely in my life say I've never said I think a dude's hot. Lick my fucking lips. What the fuck? They're killing him out here. They're killing him. Oh my God. I hope that's my Asian wife was promised. No, it's a bill. Uh-oh. My account overdrafted. They'll get their money decided to give them. That's what's up. Cole, man, the king for 5. Japanese girls use hidden cake jitsu to hide their glutes. I know because I am a cake expert. It's just not as wide as Americans. Well, I prefer the cake out in the open personally. Jericho Graham for the 10. Yellow super for the yellow fever. I think we could say that, although you should get banana jutsu on, man. Oh, banana juju. What's wrong with me? I should see if she's on. I'm sure she'd come on. It would be between her and Andy. Because I know me and Andy talked about doing a show and he explained the quartering thing to me. But I don't even know if he's up or on right now. AG for the 10 with the Barbados thumbnails. Is that the new MG? It looks like it. It's got to be. Yeah, it is. I haven't even built that yet. The dark-haired one looked like Shinomi Umi, builds Gunpla when she's not sharing the goods. Was it Shinomi? Ah, yes. Everybody loves her except me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not that interested. But Fluffy took a nasty fart. Commando, CQC for the 10. Whenever I see insanity online, I just say, be like Gundam, build Gunpla. Build my PG new right now. Love you, Gundam. May we escape our terrible states of freedom. I hope we do too. I'd like to build that thing myself. It's looking really good. Like I bought some books from Japan, obviously, and they're like professional builds from like major Japanese builders. And I'm going to steal so many of their ideas when I do my build. That's why I bought the books. I'm looking at what they did. I'm looking at the color choices. I'm like, that looks good. That looks good. Then I'm going to build one that looks similar and post it here. And it'll probably get 5,000 views and everybody will pretend I'm trash. Sinit Loa. Lolo? I probably got Shitolo for the 5. Sir, are we getting the video on the downfall of the fake right weeb LARPers, aka Jeremy Hambley? Man, I'd have to actually learn all of this, bro. Like, this one is a lot. It's a lot. I watched a video of Mikey Know More about the quartering like a month or two ago, and it blew my fucking mind as to how much I didn't know about the quartering. It's crazy. Then if you watch Kino Casino, you know, which I've been doing for months, obviously. I'm watching Kino. The quartering has a $50,000 saltwater fish tank in his house, right? And I'm like, dude, what? Fucking what? Like, you can't roll with a $50,000 fish tank in your living room, living like Scarface, and then like, you know, hit everybody up for money. It's crazy. And he has like this big backyard, right? It's fucking massive. I'm not going to look for the videos because I'm lazy. And he had like, and the videos are taken down. He had like a dirt park or something. Like he has a racetrack for RC cars, dude. It's fucking crazy. The quartering is living so fucking large, bro. Oh my God. His wife has planes, dog. Plural. Not one, but like 3. I don't know. I'm failing at life. That's what I'm doing. I'm failing. That's the long and the short of it. YouTube has pretty much finished me. I can't do it anymore. I'm like Esther Emily. Why are you guys bringing this shit up? Sounds like Gundo needs a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher. I got to repair my fucking faucet. It finally broke. I should be doing that right now instead of this shit. It's just... it sucks so bad, dude. I gotta crawl under that thing. I gotta move all this crap. I gotta put on a full face mask because it's that 1920s sink. You know what I'm saying? Where they have like copper pipes, even where the knobs are. It's copper. You gotta cut it with a buzz saw or something. 10 for the Coleman King. Asian Americans is like getting McDonald's with Japanese symbols on the wrapping paper. All aesthetics, same unhealthy bees. Oh man. That can't be true. We need to believe in something. Wolf Spain for the 5. I knew Sukuna was a player the moment I saw him on a live stream. He was emulating K-pop stars, and every girl was simping for him. It's just your fault, lady. I don't know anything about this guy, but I could see it. Like him being Asian, getting the K-pop haircut, and then riding the K-pop wave to getting as much ass as humanly possible. God, I wish Native American movies would make a comeback. Like if Native American movies made a comeback, bro, I'm not even playing with you right now. I would be wearing feathers in my hair. I would have on turquoise. I'd have on a buffalo bone necklace. Dude, I would be riding that wave. I'd be, but you know, it's over. I was at the wrong time. Oh man, and Seas of Tangerine. Probably got that right. Or Tangerine. For 2, thoughts on Gundam Assembly War Game. Let's look it up. Is that the table talk game? Yeah, I'm not feeling it. truth be told. I might paint some just to get some traction on my paint channel because everybody gives a shit about this. But I feel kind of like this is Bandai's attempt at trying to cash in on the Warhammer craze because they want to sell us plastic, but you know, charge us exponentially for it. Like for 4 or 5 of these little pieces, $84. No way. No. $84 for 3. Get out of here. Suck my butt. No. That's a whole decent master grade. Marine Man for the 2. We know she likes him, and he hit it quick. Yeah, classic. Exactly. She gave it up. I don't really sleeps around. Whenever a chick says she doesn't do something, she does it. She does it. I don't normally do cocaine. You know. Yeah, you don't. Last Remembrancer for the 5. Gundo. This is classic Western woman logic. Every normal dude should see this. For real, for real. Virtual Mate Me You for the 5. Hey, Gundo. You do some funny stuff. We could be in the dynamic duo in Vegas, baby. Yeah, it would have been. You know, I used to be a pretty hip cat back in the day. Still am. A snappy dresser. I believe in looking good. I don't wear cologne, though. I don't know why. But Phil wears cologne. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I believe in dressing well. Darkside Phil, who's my polar opposite, just believes in spraying himself with fucking cologne. Sats Katsun for the 125. Can I get a happy birthday to my sister, Yaruru, who shares the same birth month as DSP? Can you give her some advice for life and love? What am I, Chat GPD? Happy birthday, Yaruru. I have no advice. You guys might be living in Japan. Well, looking like an anime girl is a good way to find a boyfriend. That's for sure. Dave for the 5 pins. Gundo, best pickup line. Well, pickup line in this day and age would probably be tough. You'd have to build some sort of rapport. I've said this 1,000 times. If you're interested in a girl, you have to be able to throw. It's like the catch and release, they call it, where let's say you're at a bar or something and you're trying to chat up the bartender. If the bartender gets a lot of attention because she's attractive, you can't be like all the other guys sitting at the fucking bar chatting her the fuck up. You show up real quick, you ask for a drink, you lean in the angle that seems disinterested, you make some sort of small talk, you leave. Then you go back to your friends. You have to show that you are not desperate like all the other males that are around. If you catch her looking at you, you could look back and smile, give a nod. A wink might be much unless you're 100% sure she finds you attractive. We're going to speed run this because I don't have all day and I'm rusty. I'm not even going to lie to you. Let's see. When the bartender bought me a drink that night, and she said it was on the house, which was crazy. I gave it to Tony. And then he was like, God, how did I get her number? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, this is what you do. You go over there and you give her something. Tony used to wear a lot of rings. Still does. I love Tony. I miss that guy. I should give him a call. Motherfucker doesn't pick up, though. That's what I hate about him. Oh, wait, he couldn't give her one of his rings. He always wears turquoise, ironically. So you give her like one of your rings. Get a fake one. This is what you're doing. And if the girl likes you and you know she likes you and she's interested, but you do not know how to get that sort of pullback for later, you give her something to remember you by. Like if you're playing at the bar, it would be a guitar pick. I say a ring. And you go, are you a thief? She says, no. You hand her the ring. Remember, this is a cheap ring that you get anywhere. Don't give her anything fucking good. And you go, all right, then I want this back the next time I see you. If she actually likes you, she will keep it till the next time you see her. And it'll be a constant reminder of you because she'll hold on to it. She'll see it. She'll look at it. She'll think about you and how interesting and different you were. The key to women is you have to be different. And you also have to have some level of social proof, something that differentiates you from the herd. Because if you don't seem special, if you don't seem rare, if you don't seem sought after, always having a woman with you, that's a good idea. If you have a cute female friend, show up to a place with her. So that way, the girl you're actually interested in will be more inclined to pay you attention. Women constantly want to take shit from each other. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have proof of this. Give me a second here. Because I saw some dumb shit some chick was saying. Give me a minute here. I have 100,000 of these damn tabs. Oh, God. I didn't even plan for this. I hate these shows because it's never, ever. Oh, you stupid thing. Give me a second here. Now I got to type this around because there's like some chick on your mom's podcast or something. Would have been perfect. God help me. Fuck. Oh, well. I'm going to look forward and see if I can find it for you to prove my point. Virtual Mate Me You for $4.99. You're pretty bad at people to replace ones with who quit, thus disbanding a lot of projects over the years. You give up too easily. No offense. Oh, I can't use my... Oh, I can't use this. I forgot. Oh, man. Now I can't do the no offense meme. I'm sorry about that. I can't say I give up too easy. It's just I'm not into like... if people want to go, they go. I don't have it in me to like hold things together anymore. You know, you just get to a certain point where it's just like, you got to do, you got to be free. You got to live. Here we go. I think I found it. Yes. We're coming for you, globalist.
Yeah, because Danny, like, he's just such a good man. And I'm not so sure I was like attracted to the good man. I mean, I was attracted to good men,
Right.
but like, you know, that the uncomplicated
Right.
kind of, I liked a feisty, wild type. And
That's my point. You have to be different. You have to be sought after. Women like gentle men, but not gentle men. Do you get it?
whereas Danny has that in him, his values are very sturdy, and he's such a lovely person. And because
Never, ever acquiesce or bow to a woman's whims. Never. Like I said earlier, don't show your belly because she'll rip it out. There's nothing wrong with being kind, but there is something wrong with being too kind. There's something wrong with being too good. There's something wrong with being too nice. You have to constantly maintain an edge because women are attracted to hunters. And what the fuck is a hunter? A killer. It's dangerous. It's got that edge. Always be on the ragged edge. I'm here today, baby. I could be gone tomorrow. She ain't got no eggs. Probably not. But it's not your problem, brother. Worgo for the 5. Watch that girl. She dropped a hanky when she said she was having a hard time booking a hotel. What? Oh, yeah, I get it. Bruce for the 5. It's always the busted up yahoos that are thrust in your face more repeatedly than Israel out of our greatest ally. Israel is our greatest ally. Hold on, I was joking there for a second. Ugh. Golem's half-botched circumcision for the 10,000 PYGs for Fluffy. Thank you. She will bless you with a fart. Base motherfucker for the 20. Love the regarded Canadians. LOL. You and the Fox who have shown us the worst parts of the internet. Bless you, Gundo. And your childhood. Ah, yes. My childhood. What is PWR doing? Let's see if we have something. Did I close my PWR tab? Damn it. I probably did. I might just force you guys to have some filth for punishment. There's so many of these. Neil Henderson for the 2. Gundo got another nice stream going. No offense. I can't use any of my like little clips anymore. It's broken. Chuck for the 5. You should move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Maybe get a house on a reservation. No. People might get a stake because you know I'm not living on no fucking reservation. Gecko for the 5. Sing Sarah. No hair is like colored hair. Sarah. Oh my God. I get it. That's a real old tune. Short, not Korean refugee too. Just live with Zill. No, can't live with Zill. Like, I was talking to Zill a little bit about politics because I'm getting pissed at how things are in the country. I'm agreeing with him on most points. And then I just go, listen, dude. I think the left and the right are crazy. I think the Republicans are insane. And I think the left is insane. I think the far right is insane. I think the far left is insane. At this point, I'm done with it all. You know, it's two sides of the same busted fucking coin. And at the end of the day, those of us in the middle are footing the bill and eating the shit. And then Zill just goes off about how the right is so much worse than the Democrats. And then he uses a meme that says, like, they're basically the same thing. And the meme shows like conservatives having 1,000 things wrong and the Democrats had 2 things wrong, right? And I'm just like, oh God, no. Like, and then Zill told me that he listens to Destiny for his geopolitical information. And I'm like, Destiny, Ziltex? Destiny, sex offender, Destiny? Like, so I think like at this stage, me and Zill have split politically, whereas I think I'm still kind of center with a lean to the right. And Zill has been going very much off to the left. I still love him, you know, but it's clear we do not see eye to eye. Even when I was agreeing with the dude, he was flying off of me. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not here with a fucking spreadsheet of each side. I'm going off the top of my head as to how both sides have fucked me red raw in the last 8 years. I'm fed up. You know, I'm a normal guy. You don't fucking understand. There's a lot of things I like to say, but I shouldn't say. I just think, you know, I can't say it because then he'll get mad at me and everybody will be mad at me, so I won't. This is just my opinion. I want to sell it so bad. I'm just saying, I'm going to say that I surround myself with women that like don't influence me at all. Well, I guess my assistant has influenced me a bit. Like she's put me really in touch with hating things. You know, like she just sit there and she'll say some shit like, these people deserve to die. And I'll sit there and I'm like, she's right. She's right. We can't reason with them. All right, I'm being too extreme. Gonna be the reason I'm still neutral. You got to be neutral. It's easy to fall in with political movements. It's really easy. It's so easy because you get tired of things being shitty. You get tired of things being bad, you know? And then hindsight becomes 20/20, as they say. And then you look back and you compare things, you go, fuck, we're better off then. Now what, dude? Like, and it's so hard to ignore what's going on. But then again, everybody that's really political and leans to the left or right. And this is the same. I was talking to another friend of mine, but they lean to the right, right? And they're like, oh, listen, you think the Democrats would be better? They're going to hunt us down, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, when you lean too much on one side, your vision becomes obscured and you can't see the other side of the spectrum, which we need to be able to do in order to relate to each other, in order to understand one another, in order to compromise and reach a logical conclusion that's beneficial for everybody. But that just doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Oscar Wilde said in 1920 something, common sense isn't very common. And then ironically, you find out Oscar Wilde stole that quote from Voltaire, who said that shit in the 17th century. So really, what the fuck, man? What can you do, dude? You know, what can you do? You just, you got to get off line, which I'm sure many of you do. If you're following me, there's a good shot you're fairly fucking normal. I appeal to people. Stop talking logically. YouTube will come for you. I feel like a lot of people that watch me are normal. I feel like they have jobs, they have kids, they have families, and you have stuff you got to do for your people. And you can't worry about the rest of the world. We weren't built to stare at like 24-hour misery news cycles. We weren't. And yet people do it. And then they radicalize themselves into their belief system. And then we dehumanize each other. And I know that's ironic after me saying, like my assistant saying, we got to kill them all. But, you know, she clown maxes. What does she call it? She calls it jester maxing. So, you know, I take some of her stuff as a grain of salt that's meant to be humorous to make you laugh. Frankly, at the end of the day, if you want to feel a little bit better, watch a show called Love on the Spectrum. It is the nicest show. It's about people with autism trying to find love. And they seem to be some of the nicest, sweetest humans that remind you that the world isn't a hellscape. You know, my favorite guy talks like this. Georgie, could you please stop eating clown shit? He's great. He's always weird and off the wall. Let's just get through these so that I can restart this and use my little clips again. Chai Pal, I probably got that wrong for the 10. 10 for 5. From a sailor waiting to get out to escape California, I understand the pain. Here's a little something to help you escape Communist Party New York. You know, the two worst places it feels like to be in, dude, is California and New York. And I swear to God, it feels like our two states are constantly dueling to see who can fuck up their state the most. Two of the richest states in the fucking country somehow have deficits. And then you got Portland in the middle trying to get in the action, like a little brother or something. Thunderstrike with a classic Thor. That's 90s Thor. I haven't seen him in forever for the 5. Better guitar player, Eddie Van Halen or Stevie Ray Vaughan? You know, I'm going to lean towards Eddie because Eddie really changed the game when he hit. And if you've seen like some of the stuff he was doing before he died in live shows, fucking bonkers. But if you want soul and feeling, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Soul and feeling, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm not saying that Eddie didn't have feeling, but like Stevie Ray was playing, he was playing from his heart or something, from his soul. And Eddie was having a good time. That's why he was always smiling when he was riffing. Either way, you'll slice it. Both of them great guitar players. You know, I have a Mockingbird that's painted up like the 5150. And then the Floyd broke on it, bro. Fucking broke. Now it's just like a prop. What a waste. Not that I could play like Eddie at all. I never was a tapper. I lean more towards, if my playing style would be more like Stevie Ray Vaughan, to be honest. Obi for the 2. Warhammer 40K for the win. No offense. None taken. Connect 2. MD is banning Glock pistols because switches. Oh, I won't be living there. I'm going to a red state, that's for sure. And I'm getting me like an MP5, bro. When I get the house in a red state, my first order of business is the MP5. I don't know what it is about that submachine gun, but throughout my years of playing video games, I always got on with the MP5. Every game. I don't know. Maybe it's just destined. I'll probably like buy an MP5 and take myself out by mistake. Connect for the 2. Might have to go to PA. Better than MD and New York. I wish I knew what to tell you to go, man. Because I sure as hell don't know. All I know is I'm getting away from the East Coast. I'm getting away from snow. I'm getting away from yearly car and motorcycle inspections, bro. Every year, I have to take my truck in so these stupid fucks can tell me it passes inspection. But here's the kicker. I have to remove my tinted windows every year because New York State has a law you can't pass with tint. Meanwhile, everyone and their mother has tinted windows. We all do this. The cops don't even give a rat's ass. But these bureaucratic pieces of garbage that I piss on have to make everything miserable. Oh, and they have emissions laws. But like I got some friends at like some local shops for motorcycles. So I take my motorcycles to them and that's how I pass. If I had to pass like a normal emissions law with like my race bike, fucking forget it. Forget it. Oh man, but I heard like Texas and Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, etc. They're like, we don't have yearly inspections. I'm like, what, dude? What? There's no inspection? It makes perfect sense. Why in God's green earth would I ride around in a vehicle that isn't fucking lit? Jericho Graham for the 2. Super sticker. Thank you, Jericho. Uh-oh, we got a big, fat, juicy tip from Danny Yang. Hey, Papa G, can I get a late birthday shout out? Thanks for all the amazing content. Well, sure you can, Danny Yang, you glorious bastard. I would play you some Phil, but my thing is broken. Wait, let's see if I could use my, like, someone sent me an Elgato like a year ago. And, uh-oh, I forgot how to use it. No, it's this button. Here we go. What? That might not be it. You know, it would help if the Elgato gave me some something. What does that do? You know, I don't think it's smart for me to press the buttons on the live stream because I kind of forgot what I set them all to do. I literally set it up and never really used it. I tried it once and it didn't work. A Bayou Greek for the 5. Just hitting here smoking. Salute, Sir Gundam. Well, have a puff for me. Virtual Made Me for the 20. We care about your painting. You should talk about it more since you don't stream it. I do that once in a while, painting Warhammer miniatures with an overhead hand cam. It's very therapeutic. Drama gets tiring. No offense. Oh, I agree. I want to do some, I'm doing a DSP video, which I should be working on now. I'll probably do a Linity video real quick, just because I have to keep putting out videos in the algorithm. The fucking algorithm punishes me because I don't upload regularly. But it's like, the only way I could upload regularly is if I literally reviewed everything like this. If I did everything just like this and pulled up a thing and talked. It's the only way possible. Ivana for the 2. Thank you, Ivana. Oh, man. Guillermo, I probably got that wrong for the 5. Hey, G, in one of your old videos, you said the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs were unnecessary. You ever hear of Operation Downfall? No, I don't recall hearing about Operation Downfall. And if I remember correctly, World War II history, which I probably don't, that thing Chris Hemsworth has, I got that. Like, no joke, realistically, I have the same fucking problem he has. So a lot of things I said and done, can't even remember, bro. Only like certain high points or lows I can remember at this point. But World War II history, I believe the Allies, or I should say America, dropped the bombs on Japan because the emperor refused to step down at the time. And they didn't want to send soldiers in to fight, to put more boots in the ground after, you know, taking down Germany and whatnot. So when the emperor refused multiple times to agree to America's demands, they dropped the bomb instead. And I think there was like a high-ranking official in the military that wanted to see what the bombs could do anyway. So he was pushing for the use of the nuclear bombs. My recollection could be off. Maybe Oppenheimer covers it correctly. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. But yeah, I think like we didn't have to do it, but it happened. But then that's just kind of like history as a whole. It feels like there's a lot of shit recently we didn't have to do, but it happened. And now we're all sitting here listening to my dog scratch up the carpet in the other room. Floppy. Vivo Sa for the 50,000 sheks. Take this sweet, juicy tip, Papa G. Thank you, Vivo Sa. Johnny Pagdiello. Probably got that wrong for the 5. Chicks are like cats with a mouse. Once the chase is done, they lose interest. Yes, this is something in the pickup game back in the day that was called cat string theory. And cat string theory is like pulling out a floss, like you can see it. The more you jerk the string, the more the cat wants it. The cat can't get enough. The cat has to have it. Then when the cat has it, it loses interest. You're right. That's how women are. Once a woman knows unequivocally she's got you, it's very rare she's happy with what she has. Zombify Butler for the 50 Canadian. Gundo, do not give in to anger. Instead, let your rage be like a monkey on a treadmill, confused and tripping around. That has to be the oddest advice I've ever gotten in my life. Heavily Jester for the 5. Time for my semi-regular check-in on the Fallout mod. I really am interested in it. Also, FMK Rose of Sharon Cassidy, Veronica, and Red Lucy. You know, we're talking about obviously New Vegas, but you made a point there. I haven't heard from Saren in so long. Like, I think he moved. Then he was working on the mod, and he felt that the mod was too complicated. The coordinating is lazy enough. Okay. Well, basically, let me check with Saren. I'm going to hit him up right now about the mod. Going through the DMs. There we go. If I hear anything, you will know and you will see. I guarantee. Oh, this is a good one. Daddy Phil. Yeah, this is what the people need. This is what you get for your juicy tip. Hold on. That's wrong. That's the wrong thing. Oh, you vey. I really wish this thing just, why does it do custom files? Just all files. Quit being a bitch, stupid program. You know, this meme is kind of stupid because DSP doesn't leave his house to go to other people's houses. That's where this meme fails. Busy breaker for the 20, but Gundam, they don't believe what I believe, and that means they're the devil. You're right, communist kitty. You're right. Anyone who disagrees with you and doesn't want to help kids transition is the devil. Johnny Paglioni. Probably got that wrong. Pagliolio. Jesus, that sounds Italian. For the 2, Illinois is not better than California and New York. Well, that's obvious. I would never go to Illinois. Connect for the 2. I tried to be a center, but I get pushed to the right. That's everybody, dude. You see, the problem with the leftists is if you say you didn't vote for Trump, they're like, good. Did you vote for Camilla? You go, no, didn't vote for Camilla. Then they go, oh, not voting at all? That's just as bad as voting for Trump. That's how they roll. You could go, I voted third party. That's just as bad as voting for Trump. It's this sort of absolution that only Sith deal in, as Star Wars would say. Oh, man, this is a P. Doobie for the 10. Hey, Gundam, I like it when you yell, you're banned. Please don't ban me. Well, I got no ban energy left. Guillermo for the 2. Guillermo, probably. MP5 is a German gun. German guns are sexy as fuck. I agree. The German MG42 changed machine guns as we knew it, when you think about it. All the German designs for World War II have been somehow translated to modern weapons, which is crazy. Majid for the 5. Gundo, why do they inspect your car? Do they help pay? My Floridian mind and my pet alligator can't comprehend. You don't have to do inspections in Florida either? Okay, like in New York, this is what they do. They take your fucking tires off to check your brakes. Then they're like, the brakes are good. Then they look at your rims to make sure it's not broken. Then they check your tire. They like, basically, in my opinion, the inspection is them looking for something that they can then say you need to fix and charge you for. That's what I feel it is. Like these motherfuckers, if I had like a light out on my license plate light, they sit there and this is back when I was young and stupid. Like, oh, we could just replace that for you. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And you think they're putting in like this $2 light bulb. They charge you $20 for that. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You thieving bastards, dude. Thieves. And then they say that the money from the inspection is to help maintain the roads in New York. There's so many potholes here. It's not even funny. It's not funny. Dude, I'm like getting worked up. Husky Ninja for the 10. Upload stream clips. I rewatch all the Kirshi collabos. Also cheated on the anus today with Juju. Don't snooker me. Well, Juju is pretty cute. Shockwave Henry for the 5. Hey, Gundo. I moved from MD to Oregon due to family. Met my fiance and have a chill job. I have a semi-auto MP5 and feel free to X about it. Take care. Thanks, man. Living the dream. Out there playing with the MP5. I lost out on this fucking piece of land that had 6 anchors, dude. I had so many plans. I was going to set up like a shooting range. It was going to be so hot. I was going to get into archery. Forget it. I don't need to think about this. Snoop Dizzle for 5. Got him. Sent you another juicy tip through the garage. You too can take a cut from this smaller pie. Might be redundant, but stay healthy and positive. I'm trying to stay positive. I think I'm doing well. I think, you know, the things that have been going on lately, I think I'm doing fantastic. I haven't gone the cornering yet where I get drunk and just start saying crazy shit, then sober up and delete it. Maja for the 2. Gundo, can you make a box street legal in Florida? You can make a box street legal in Florida. Really? I see what you're saying. There's just no freedom here. That's the problem. There's no freedom here. And then sometimes they import the illegal immigrants from New York City up here because they ran out of space. There's nothing here. It's nothing good. All right. I'm trying like, I'm going to see if this works. If I reset it, what if I go to another page? Hold on. I wonder if this will break. Like if the stream breaks, don't get mad at me. Is it working? I'm going to see if that works. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. How about that? It's still echoing. Oh, I'm doing something wrong. I will take a chance. How's that? Did it work? I don't know. So, please. Broke the mic. Did I really? You're back? Okay, cool. See, now I can do this, which I couldn't do before. No, I'm not going to press that one. I might get in trouble for this one. I might do it anyway.
Dude, can a nigga live? Can a nigga live? Please.
Nick Fuentes, what are you doing here? Oh my God. See, now I can do that. I'm going to have to cut that later, though. I saw that once, and I had to steal it. I had to have it, because that's how I feel. Some black dude told me, some black dude said I was like one of the worst Gundam YouTubers ever. And I wanted to reply with that so bad. Okay, things are crashing on my end, though. I did something wrong that I wasn't supposed to do. Help me out, Phil.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast.
Ah, the juiciest of tips. All right. I know some people show up and they want me to talk about Daddy Phil. Because the kids, some of you love Daddy Phil. The rest of you hate Daddy Phil. Well, Phil had a crash out recently. Phil crashes out over Demon Souls cheating. Banana Song detractors.
Immediately after the April Fool's thing I did on him, and then he rebanned me on X before I could respond. Like, he had to say something. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. I guess he thought I wasn't going to tell everyone that he did that. But, of course, I did to embarrass him even further. So, yeah, he knows that I got the W on him. He knows that I can continue to get the W on him forever. And there's nothing he can do about it because no one cares about his responses. They just make fun of him. So, you know, yeah, you're going to always get banned in his chat for saying stuff like that. No, I don't have a crush on LTG. It couldn't be further from the truth. I just like embarrassing it because it's very easy to do.
Oh, man, Phil.
You see, there's a different impact when one of his regular detractors just keeps embarrassing him, or when someone who's, albeit an outsider like me, comes in and just watches this stuff for the first time and is like, what an embarrassing, guy, and makes fun of it. It's different. It hits differently. It gets people talking.
Yeah.
See? Okay.
The fact Phil thought that stream he did on Low Tier God was a huge W's. It's actually nuts. It's genuinely crazy.
He did a $2 super chat.
Count that money, Phil.
And says, I give more money to bums on the street. How nice of you to actually help out your dad like that.
Oh my God. That was stone cold. I didn't even see that one coming.
That's to be applauded. Everyone applaud Family Style Lasagna. He actually helps out his dad.
You got him, Phil. He spelled
Good job. Okay. And that's correct, Streamlabs Draven. He says, man, you got Lasagna so upset he actually sent you another $2. I know. Pretty funny. You're thinking it means Demon Souls? Is it okay? Are we talking about the stupid Demon Souls thing? Which I thought, now you're really confusing me. Because
okay, this is the Demon Souls rant. I overheard this while I was painting. Apparently, somebody did a video proving that DSP was doing like Souls duping glitches. And for some reason, Phil just fights it tooth and nail.
I thought the accusation, which I don't know, I thought the accusation is that I duped items in Demon Souls. Right? I thought that's what people were saying. You duped items, which I don't know how to do. And I did not do. I did not do that at all. I just grinded like crazy, which at the time, everyone said that that was cheating too. Basically, everyone said that no matter what I did was cheating. Okay? So with Demon Souls,
what I would do is I find it hard to believe Phil did do a duping glitch because that sounds like too much work for Phil. It really sounds like something that would require Phil to give more of a shit. And he was such a drunk back in the day. Like, how the hell could his drunk ass... Phil couldn't even figure out how to do a video clip beyond 10 fucking minutes.
I would play the game during the day on stream. Well, yeah, on stream, right? I was streaming at that point, I think. When was my first Demon Souls run? I don't even know. Let's find out. Demon Souls run. Demon Souls. Okay, is this the first run? Yes, this is the first one right here. Okay. It was live streamed. It was still in Connecticut, but it was live streamed. It was May 2013. So at this point, it was around 13 years ago. Okay, I'm seeing right here on my PS3. Here I am.
Let's fast forward to the
rant. That I actually remember this by heart. It was the entry level, whatever world had the rolling skeleton guys. So whatever world has the rolling skeleton guys, that was the one. I would just run through the map, killing all the skeletons and going through and killing everything like real quick. And then I would just, end it and then go back in and do it again and then end it and then go back.
Okay, Phil is bullshit. And I played that game. I almost beat it. Then New Vegas came out. I remember because I bought it as the greatest hits. And then New Vegas hit. And I was like, fuck this, New Vegas. You don't get that many souls from those rolling skeletons. They like suck, dude.
Back in. And I just kept doing it over and over and over for hours on end. I mean, I'm talking, there were probably nights where I finished streaming and then I immediately started doing this. And it was kind of like a passive thing. Yeah, I was kind of paying attention, but I was watching a show at the same time.
Yeah.
And I would do it for a long time. Like those days, I probably would be up to like 4 or 5 in the morning. Seriously. Like I would be so unhealthy. I'd be up drinking and shit and then passing out at some point.
I don't believe this.
So, and this would go on all week. It wasn't like, I did it one day. It'd be like, I play the game and then I grind.
So you did it in 1 week.
For me.
Be gone.
But they're saying I duped boss souls. I duped boss souls. Again, okay. All right, how about this? You guys explain to me in chat, how do you dupe items in Demon Souls? And then I will tell you if I remember doing it or not. I totally 1,000,000% do not recall duping anything. I don't know how to do it. Okay? How do you dupe items in Demon Souls? Let's hear it. Did you guys want to talk about this today? You're so concerned about it. How do you do it?
Oh my God. So he didn't do it at all. And now it's like, I might have done it if you explained it to me. And it sounds familiar when I was allegedly so drunk that I was passing out while playing. I would remember.
What? Eddie Chill says, you talk to Thomas the Bam guy and fall off a ledge nearby and talk to him again or something. What? You do what? I've never heard of this.
All
Learn
right,
to play. When I moved here, actually, I was physically picking up games weekly for a very long time, out 2008 all the way through like 2014. But then when I moved out here, I stopped picking up the games from GameStop and got everything digitally. So I stopped basically getting the strategy guides. And then everything was like a cold run.
Wait, now the strategy guide helped him?
But a lot of the times back in the day, I would absolutely...
What the fuck is this? A minute ago, you were telling us you got all those souls from farming skeletons for like 6 hours while drunk. Now you might have duped, but you didn't. But the strategy guide somehow helped you get to level 99 in a week. Oh, my God.
Absolutely. So it doesn't matter what circumstantial nonsense some idiot put together in a video. It's still not true. It may have had a chance of being true. You may find some weird multi-dimensional possibility that it could have been true in a multiverse, but it's not true in this universe. So I don't care. Well, here's the thing. All right. If I had done it, I would tell you right now that I did.
Dude, this is the fucking excuse OJ Simpson had. Remember? Like he put out a book that was called If I Did It, It'd Be Like This or some shit. Bro, DSP's problem is like, I don't think he can tell the truth anymore. I think Phil gets off on telling lies. It doesn't matter what the lie is. He has to get over on somebody no matter what. It doesn't even make sense anymore. This seems so stupid that it's actually draining. What the fuck, Phil? Why can't you just roll in there and own it and be like, you fucking right, I did it? Just do that. It will blow everybody's minds. The detractors wouldn't know what to do. And even you follow up and go, I do it again, too.
Because there's no reason to not say I did, because there's no, like, what? Who cares? It's a playthrough from 13 years ago. I didn't present myself to the internet as the best Demon Souls player ever who legitimately played this game. I openly admitted to grinding every night to get artificial levels in the game. So why would it matter if I do? It wouldn't. No one cares. It's not a big deal. So I would just tell you right now if I did it. There's no reason for me to not say to you, oh, I do, but I didn't do. It's just that
nobody could trust you. You told us you weren't playing WWE champions when you were. You literally were begging for money to save your house and pay the taxes. And you were also spending it on WWE champions at the time. No one can trust you. The fact that Kat married you is fucking amazing.
That the internet has such an autistically fixated fascination with me and everything that I say and do for some bizarre, unexplicable reason. It's inexplicable, by the way, inexplicable reason that they actually hyper obsess on minutia and they turn it into things that are important to them. Not to the common person. The common person would never care if a most valuable asset. Time, what? Absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
Matter. It doesn't affect me at all. It doesn't affect you at all. It affects nothing. Why did you waste your time?
Well, why do you bother lying? You could just go, yeah, maybe I did it, maybe I didn't. You got me. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Can I get $5, please?
But if I had duped right now, I would tell you outright, I duped, but I didn't. So I didn't do it.
I'm not going to fess up to something I've never done. That's absolutely ridiculous. I would never do that. Maybe they don't think it's a waste of time. Well, see, that's the thing. It doesn't matter what they think. Because if your mind is at crack to hyperfixate on something that is meaningless, it probably means you lack rational thought. You wouldn't be able to judge for yourself what's a good use of your time and what's not. It's always like I said, time is our most valuable asset. Time absolutely is the most important thing that we have in life. Don't waste it. Okay? But these people are intent on wasting their lives. They're intent on wasting their lives on crap. I don't know why. It doesn't benefit them or me or you or anyone. It's just wasting your time. And then you're going to be 60, 70 years old, decrepit, falling apart, sitting around saying, where did my life go? Oh, yeah, I was watching that fucking 2-hour video about DSP duping in Demon Souls. Shit.
So time is our most valuable asset. But if we sit and watch a 2-hour video for DSP, we're going to turn into Whip Van Winkle. We're just going to fucking pass out from watching the film or video and then wake up and be 60, 70 years old. And all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, I lost all my time on Phil. It's such a weird analogy he came up with. Like, fucking A. He's like trying to guilt you into believing you need to do more for your life. Like, you got to get out there and do something special. Don't watch a video on me being an idiot. But if you sit and watch this motherfucker for like 8 hours a day, you're not wasting your life. That's the kicker here. If you watch the 2-hour documentary on him duping, you're a stupid son of a bitch. You're wasting it. If you watch him stream and have nothing to say or do but beg you for money, you are doing the Lord's work. You're in a fun, chill, positive environment. You're helping people. Meanwhile, Phil is like this.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast.
Yeah, that's like, that wasn't a waste of your time or life. That was the good stuff. Phil, will you play Street Fighter? Phil, I really miss you playing Street Fighter.
So because I'm doing something differently, better than everyone else, and you can't make fun of me for it, you're mad. Too fucking bad.
Phil, I just want you to play Street Fighter. I love when you play E Honda.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
That's basically a DSP stream. But you didn't waste your life there. That was all good shit. You're going to remember this in your deathbed. You're going to be like, oh man, that time Phil yelled at me during the stream back in 2026. Oh my God, what a day.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, people are something else. This is exactly the same as the hand cart. This is exactly the same as it comes in denim.
Okay, number one, the hand cart. You literally had someone share your DMs where you're talking to them how you need a hand cart to put stuff in the house because you're that physically weak. We have proof of this. And it comes in denim. If Phil had any business savvy, any in this world, he would have taken it comes in denim and put that shit on a t-shirt. It started selling that shit. In fact, I'm going to do it. I am going to contact fucking Sharky in the next 24 hours, and we're going to come up with a markup where it's going to be a t-shirt with DSP holding up something, and it says it comes in denim while he's trying to sell it to me. I don't know how we're going to do it, but it's going to be the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen.
Okay. Okay, let's actually talk about the It Comes in Denim thing, right? So the banana song, which I didn't even know was a thing until you guys started bringing it up in chat over the years, and I still, for a very long time, had no idea what you were talking about.
I would have bought
When
it.
I finally took the time to watch it back, I was like, this is it? This is what these people, thousands of people, have hyper-fixated on autistically for years and years and years. This is it, this stupid little thing. That's a...
Dude, it was a fucking funny song by Meerkat. You should have fucking cashed in on that. If I was Phil, everything Meerkat put out, I would have had a t-shirt for. I would have been milking Meerkat if I was Dark Side Phil. I would have had a t-shirt with me looking mad as fuck saying ban, gone forever. Phil is the worst businessman, dude. Let me look this up. I got to hear this Comes in Denim song. Now, I know somebody did like a 3D version. It was so funny. It's got to be this guy. We're going to find it. He like made DSP look like fucking Robert Smith from The Cure, bro.
I'm not a children's entertainer because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up to your dad. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I eat banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control tonight.
If DSP had any fucking brains, if this motherfucker, he should have taken that shit and made t-shirts. He should have ran out, bought a wig that looked like that haircut, and just sell shirts, man. Jesus H crackers feel like fumbling the bag. Everyone's coming up with stuff for you to use, and you're not doing it, dude. Because that business degree working at full fucking throttle, bro.
From a playthrough where I was just like out of my mind because I was so stressed out at the game. It sucked so bad, right? And I literally was just jumbling my words together. And so the first time I watch it back for real, I didn't say it comes in denim. I said in comes the nana. It'd be like marble mouthing it because I'm just trying to make it up on the fly. And immediately people start freaking out. No, it's in comes in denim. It comes in denim. No, it's not. I said in comes the nana because I probably want to say in goes the banana, but I realized that's too many syllables. So I have to shorten it. So on the fly, I marble mouthed it. I said in comes the nana. And but he said it comes in denim. No, I didn't. You're just an idiot. And you made it so important to you and your community of obsessed weirdos on the internet that I said that you can't accept the fact that the person who literally said it is telling you what they really said.
He is actually crashing out over this shit. Like, it comes in denim is going to haunt this man till the day he dies. When Phil dies, someone's probably going to go to his tombstone and write it comes in denim on it. And that person will probably be me.
You can't deal with reality. So let's really now get to the root of the issue. You people out there who obsess on this shit can't fucking deal with reality. That's your problem. You live in a weird online, always fantasy world where you think that you have thousands of people who love and accept you for your weird obsessive behavior. It's fallacy. It's fantasy. You're cracked. Your head is broken. You need to go get examined. You need counseling and you need help. You need to get real friends, real family members who care about you, and stop living online, eternally fixating on minutia and nonsense.
It is wild DSP is saying this to someone else. It's actually fucking insane. He has no friends. No gun to Phil will outlive his own. I refuse to die before Phil. I have to stay longer than Phil. That's like one of my only goals in life. I have to hang in there longer. It's like Highlander. It'll be me and Phil in the quickening.
This is not what human existence was meant to be. Remember back we were all fucking cavemen and we had to actually struggle to survive and we had to knock 2 rocks together to start a fire to actually fucking have a cooking meal for the day. We had to go hunt.
What the fuck is this? Do you remember when we were cavemen? No, Phil, actually, I don't. Phil's like, you banged 2 rocks together. Do you mean Flint, Phil?
And gather to survive? That was fucking living. Today, everything's so fucking easy. You have nothing to worry about in your life. You get food delivered to you. You get protection. You get water in your house, right? Everything is easy for you. So what do you do with your life? You sit.
This is nuts. This is the craziest shit ever. That he is saying this of all people. The dude who orders DoorDash regularly and eats it on stream. The guy who literally ordered DoorDash from like McDonald's. And the detractors show the McDonald's he got the DoorDash from was a 4-minute drive from his house. And he still couldn't be bothered to get the fucking McDonald's, bro. Like, Phil, what are you doing, Phil? This is nuts.
On the fucking internet, hyperfixating on the most pointless nonsense possible, and you think that's human life. Newsflash, it ain't.
Phil's like talking about being a hunter-gatherer, bro. What the fuck is this? I love this guy. He's insane. He's certifiably, unequivocally insane. And that's what makes him the best lolcow. He is the best. No other lolcow touches Phil at this point. Nobody. He is the last bastion of true lolcowdom. I don't even know how to explain it. He really is the king.
Holy shit.
The smug look on his face, too. I got to put that at normal speed. Phil just dropped that shit, and he looked like he said some shit. He's doing it
possible,
big.
And you think that's human life. Newsflash, it ain't.
Yeah, Phil. Felt it. You felt it, those trolls. My liege.
Holy shit.
Tell
These
us more
people
about
need a
being men.
serious wake-up call. That they're this fucked in the head. It doesn't come in denim. All right? I don't have a hand cart.
You do, though.
And I didn't dupe in Demon Souls. That's reality. And if you can accept that, congratulations. Welcome back to reality with the rest of humanity. By the way, I'm not poor. I'm not
Phil fucking flexes wealth like a black streamer or a SoundCloud rapper. It's nuts. He has to constantly remind you he isn't poor. Now, he said this shit. You know for a fact, at some point in the day, Phil did this shit.
a nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you right now, Phil is like, he's like the blackest white man on the internet. I don't care if that pisses people off. I got to show you this because I have to. I've seen it. Now you're going to see it. I just had to find it. Fuck, where'd I put it? You know, Phil, you take over for now while I look for this.
Unhappy. My wife isn't fat.
Your
She
wife
didn't
was
leave
fat.
me. I'm eating healthy.
Liar.
I do work out and have muscles
Oh my
now.
God. Oh
Okay,
my God. Did we get a full-blown flex today? In the year of our Lord? Oh my God. Phil, you animal.
Not poor. I'm not unhappy.
Stunt
My
on him,
wife
Phil.
isn't fat. She didn't leave me.
Do we have any proof
I'm
she's
eating
not fat?
healthy. I do work out and have muscles now. Okay, should we continue with reality?
You look fucking emaciated, you goon. You look like you're dying, Phil. You look like you're the worst shape of your life, and we're all just watching you slowly fade because we're all ghouls. We're just sticking in to see how long the show has. How many seasons are left before you keel over live on stream? Here we go. I'm telling you, black streamers, they got that DSP energy.
Cuz, motherfucker, damn, he on it. Thank you for the support. And I would love $5 gifted too, cuz, if you could. Hey, how? Hey, where the fuck my money? Hey, where the fuck is my money at?
Lord on?
How the fuck I'm? Cause I'm just on this bitch. Hell no, this shit gotta start making sense for the break.
Lordy. Dude, was there a chirp? Was there a chirp? All right, we're playing it again because I might have missed a chirp laughing.
Ow, where the fuck my money? Hey, where the fuck is my money at?
Oh my god!
How the fuck I'm? Cause
Oh
I'm just,
my god, there's a chirp! Oh my! I should end the stream right there. Even my avatar can't take it. Is this not the most hood shit you ever seen? Bro. DSP is a trendsetter. DSP walked so that man could run. I'm gonna clip this, dude.
What's the word?
I'm clipping this.
Damn, he on it. Thank you for the support. And I would
Where
love
my
$5
money?
gifted too, cuz if you could. Hey, how hey, how where the fuck my money? Hey.
Dog. I miss when stream was just white people playing Mario. Oh. It's getting hard to laugh at Phil with like all these new streamers are adopting his playbook. Like Phil should get reparations. If I was Darkside Phil, I would get every clip of all these popular rich streamers, and I'd be like, these motherfuckers stole my flow. Line for line, bar for bar. That's what I would do. Instead, Phil is just I'm gonna like get a message later. People gonna be like, you're so racist. It's coming from me. Help me out here, Phil.
How much more do you need to cope and try to rationalize out that's true and say it's not true? Shall we continue? I mean, I can do it all day, but you're going to be crying in bed.
One of my cousins thought the chirp was how you do it was working. I'm not lying. That's wild. That is such mega hood shit. That's hood maxing. Lord have mercy. We're fucked. You know that, right? Like all the time we spent making fun of Phil begging, and now every streamer does it.
Oh, I can't handle it. Oh. Holy shit. You guys are something else.
Do it to him, Phil. Can I get a chirp,
Anyway,
Phil?
I think that's enough of this nonsense from these idiots.
It's sad as it is, as broke as Phil is, he can still afford to change his fire detector batteries. But this rich black streamer can't. Damn.
But you see, this is what happens when I entertain the nonsense, right? Like, the stupidity, the stuff that they come up with, they're wildly insane. Because you can't cope with the fact that my life is good. I toughed through a whole lot of shit to get to where I am, and things are great for me. But you can't accept that fact. You can't. You just, he did it his way. He's happy doing things his way. And, I can't believe that he's having a good life and everything. No, it's true.
What the fuck is this? Phil is like, Phil is coming up with a whole fan fiction. He's sitting here acting like the detractors are out here coping and seething. And they're like, oh my God, Phil's life is so good. He never leaves the house. His wife is fat, or allegedly she's skinny again, but we'll never see her again. So we'll never know. We won't know till Phil goes out to Costco's one day and we get like, the caught in the wild photo. And then if Kat's there, we'll know she's skinny or not. And even then, if the detractors get another photo of him with Kat and she's fat, he'll deny it. He'll call us all weirdos or some shit.
It's true. Everything is good. And you are fucked if you fixate on this shit. I don't understand this internet culture of if there's something you don't like or you don't agree with or you're not happy with, that you just fixate on it and you can't get enough of it. That's bizarre to me. Okay, there's a lot of things in life that I don't like.
Okay,
true. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things in this life I don't like.
That's
what I don't do is follow it, watch it, stalk it, talk about it all day and fixate on it. What I try to do is avoid the things that I don't like. Avoid the things that I don't find pleasure.
I think, as I clear my throat because I just had a sweet soda, Phil doesn't understand that for many of us that engage in watching DSP detractor content, it's just the insanity. It's the nuttiness. You don't know what's going to happen with him. You don't know. Any day he can just get up and then Coney Karu comes in there, some shitter, or Snow Carl, and they just have some innocuous comment, and it throws Phil into one of these rants. And then you just listen to him rewrite history over and over and over again. That's why I tune in. These little nuggets of nutty gold. Like the day when the power went out, and he told everyone on stream that the city officials were a bunch of snowflakes because his power went out. And you can't really fathom how he came to that conclusion because you have a normal functioning brain. Then he says, this is the worst day they picked for this to happen. And you think, who picked this, Phil? The snowfall, the wind, maybe a person running into a power line. And then 2 weeks later, we get this where he's telling us that we are out of our minds and we live too comfortably. We're not real men like Phil. It's the insanity I tune in.
Pleasure in, I don't find entertainment in or value in, because I feel like spending my time on things I do like is more important than wasting time on things I don't.
What the fuck do you like, Phil? Like, what do you like, bro? The only time I've seen Phil happy is when he got like $2,000 to show Jasper Kitty. And then the other time he was happy when he got to play WWE Champions Live. That's the one time I seen Phil play a game and he was having a ball. He knew everything that was going on. He could explain to us the mechanics. He turned into fucking Maximilian Dude for fucking WWE champions. Everything else is a fucking slog, bro. Phil quits any game the minute it doesn't hit $150, except for like whatever the fuck JRPG we're playing.
Maybe that's a different philosophy for most people these days, because it seems like we have a generation of people who grew up online fixating on things they don't like,
Phil
rather
likes
than
spending
finding
money. You
things
got me
they
there.
do. That's really fucking bizarre to me. It is. That's actually a good question. Here's an interesting question for everyone.
What? To pick
All right.
the Asian girl's AI, it better not be.
Your favorite sports are on YouTube.
Get
Catch
out of
up-
here. How dare you? Fuck you, YouTube TV.
More pleasure in enjoying something that you like.
Okay, yeah, the Asman bump was that was a happy moment for Phil. He was definitely in the zone that day. And then we got that was going to like the day afterwards when Phil's just like, welcome home, everyone. If you're here for gaming and fun, chill, positive times. And he kept up the act for like a week straight. We had a week of Phil pretending to be a normal human and trying his damnedest not to beg. Then, remember, a few days later, Phil started talking about how he has voices in his head that command him to beg. That was a good one. It's like, no voices in my head. I don't need to beg anymore. Oh, that was so fucking great. I tune in for that shit, bro. Like those little moments of sheer insanity. I love it. Ah, that's the best Phil. Crazy Phil's the best Phil.
Or in reveling in the downfall of something you don't. What do you find more pleasure in? Seriously, that's an actual interesting question, because I legit think that how you answer that question says a lot about you and your rationale in your life and how you've grown up and what generation you're from. Because quite frankly, if you say, I really like to enjoy things that I find, positivity and entertainment in, I'd be like, I'm just like you. I'm down for that. I try to surround myself with things that I like. I think that's a good thing. All right. If your answer is you revel in the downfall of things that you don't like and you get more pleasure out of that, that's fucking scary. You understand? That's really disturbing. That's not how human existence is supposed to be. And if that's the case, I think that the online existence of humanity has created a culture shift that is absolutely just disturbing, because you're going to have people who don't understand morality, who don't understand right and wrong, who think it's okay to do these horrible things to people who they just don't like. You're not going to like everyone.
Okay, this might be like a rant towards people who take his videos, the fucking Zoomers that discovered Phil, and they do the journalists videos on TikTok that get millions of views. That one definitely tweet Phil. I think this is what that's directed to. Or maybe it's Turkey Tom because he said downfall.
There's tons of people I don't like. It doesn't mean that I try to fuck with them and say horrible things about them and mess with their lives. And, never. I wouldn't do that. I ignore it. Right now, all right, there's people out there actively trying to hurt me and my family, and I ignore them. I just don't have.
Oh, my God. I think the worst thing that happened to Phil recently was the guy who drew the DSP coloring book, an incredibly talented artist, like crazy. He sent DSP a fucking anvil, I think. That was someone hurting his family.
I don't have time for them. I have many more positive things to do in my life than waste time on those kind of people. The only time we bring it up is when you bring it up. And you guys do all the time. You bring that shit up and like, oh, now he's crashing out because he's talking about his detractors. No, you brought them up, not me.
This is a long crash out. This is a cut down version, by the way. This is 38 minutes. So this is probably like a 2-hour rant we're listening to chopped down. And Phil thinks he's not crashing. I don't even remember the point of this anymore.
Give a shit about them. I pay no attention. I don't even know who half of them are. Every day I hear another reference to one of them. Like, I don't even know who that is. It wasn't until recently that someone said, did you know there's a whole podcast about you? No, I don't care. I don't know about it. How many?
Phil knows who that being said is. Phil's known for years. Don't do this, Phil. Don't do this, Phil. I remember someone brought up that being said years ago and Phil crashed out.
Years has it run? Oh, like 5 years. 5 years? No, I didn't know about that. I don't care. It's kind of unbelievable that it's true. Like, what the fuck?
You see, if Phil wanted to be funny, he should have threatened the members. Phil should be like, I'm going to slap this shit out of ALT when I see him in the streets. And that's my word. By the way, where the fuck's my money? Let's go full black rapper.
5 years, these people wasted their time? Sheesh. So anyway, yeah, I don't care about this shit. I stay away from it. I do. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, Phil has he has the uneasy laugh, the fake I'm connecting with you human laugh, and the real laugh that you only hear once in a while, which is, bro, that's right. Didn't he laugh after he said the Tasty Banana song? Now I'm fucking remembering dumb DSP shit. I'm not going to look for it though.
Get it. I don't. But maybe again, people are wired different. I'm from a much different generation than many people.
Yeah,
I am. I came, I grew up in the 1980s and 90s before the internet existed. I'm wired a different way than probably a lot of the people in my audience.
Bro.
But I just don't get hyperfixating on nonsense.
DSP is pretending he is from some bygone generation of manly men and cool dudes that go out and do shit. The guy literally has a potato-shaped body that comes from never doing any physical exertion. Him working out now is the most physical work he's ever done. And you can just tell by looking at the dude. He spent his whole life eating pizza and drinking booze till he got fucking gout. And now he's trying to tell people he's somehow from the old days of real ones. And you people don't know what life is, you fucking kids.
Just don't. I don't understand it. That whoever made this video about Demon Souls literally wasted all of their time and wasted all of your time watching it. And it's all fake because I didn't dupe in Demon Souls.
The video has 200,000 views, bro. I haven't even seen it. And I already know that person probably put more work into the first 30 minutes than DSP put into the last 10 years of YouTube. It's just nuts, bro. You waste people's time, Phil, every day. I'm wasting people's time with this shit. I'm in too deep now.
Souls, I don't even know how to do it. To this day, I still don't understand what you're talking about. It didn't happen. It doesn't matter how you can fabricate a scenario in another multiversal dimension where it happened. It didn't happen in this one. So it doesn't matter what's said in the video. You've all wasted your time. I never said it comes in denim. I said in comes the nana. You can deal with reality or you can live in your fantasy world, but I never said it comes in denim. Go watch the fucking video. Been proven you can't reach that level in a week by grinding. Why do you keep lying? I'm not. It doesn't matter. There's no proof. I'm telling you reality. I know reality because I was there. You weren't. Again, you don't know what you're talking about. Again, you said, why do you keep lying? I'm not. That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is I wouldn't lie. There's no point to lying. It doesn't serve a purpose. I don't need to lie. If it happened, I would have told you because there's no negative thing about me doing it. No one cared, including me. If I duped, I would have said, that's not cheating because it's a single player game and I was a guy doing a playthrough and I wanted to be able to beat the game in a rational amount of time, right? I wasn't trying to say that I was the best Demon Souls player or whatever. I wasn't speed running the game. It didn't matter if I duped or not. But if I had done it, I would have told you I did. And see, Cabbage Boy May did a $2 super chat, says you lie about everything. That's why you have no friends. First of all, I do have friends. That's number
one. Who are your friends, Phil? Who the fuck are your friends? We know you don't have friends. You never have stories of hanging out with other human beings. It's just Cat. And even the Cat stories are bad. What the fuck? Like, all I know about Cat now is she goes to work. Cat got up and went to work at 7. Cat's off work. That's it. There's no fucking stories about them being together ever. There's no conversations unless like it's DoorDash. And it's like, Cat didn't like the food and neither did I. That's it. There's no shit like Cat came home from work and she drove over the curb of the sidewalk. My front differential's fucked up, you know? It's like Phil has no stories. Cat fell in the toilet because I left the seat up. Nothing.
For one. Second of all, I don't lie about everything. Do I lie about things? Yeah, just like everyone. Especially being an online content creator, you have to be careful about the things that you say and do. I learned that the hard way. Back before I used to actually selectively keep things secret or lie about things to protect my private information or my family, and I just blabbed everything on the internet, it came back to bite me. People were systematically using that information to harass me, to harass my...
Yeah, because you fucking doxed yourself, you idiot. Like multiple times.
Business, my family members, everything. As an online creator, you have to have this level of protection where you keep certain facts and things of reality separate from what you share with the internet. And you have to have that line of separation.
When DSP's bullshitting, you can tell his chair just shakes like a motherfucker.
Duping in Demon Souls is not one of those things. I could easily tell you right now if I had duped in Demon Souls and it wouldn't affect anything. Okay, it's not a big deal. No, Mo4, that's not the case. He says, oh, Markiplier and Maximilian Dude have no detractor communities because of being consistently genuine. That's not true. That's not why they don't have detractor communities. I'm a unique case, all right? I came before the two people you just referenced. I came before 99% of people who are creators on the internet.
That's true.
There's very few people who are prominent today.
You were on the ground floor, Phil, and you fucked up the bag, bro. You fucked up the bag. Phil was on the front page of YouTube with Linus Tech Tips back when Linus was on NCX. Phil dropped the ball. If this dude just did direct capture, he'd be a millionaire now. Never, ever forget that. DSP was on the ground floor before they had algorithms and stuff that made sure people they didn't like didn't get anywhere. And he didn't do shit with it except buy like statues.
Who came before me?
Like, I wouldn't even mention this shit if I was him. I would just I would omit that because anyone who with a brain that knows anything about YouTube AdSense and how the system worked would then realize, like, how did you fuck up not getting rich? Like, everybody who started out then that got the jump got rich.
I am the predecessor. I am the one who made the impromptu commentary Let's Play popular on YouTube.
Okay.
I am. It's the definitive evidence is there.
Here
you
we
can see
go.
that no one was blowing up on YouTube for doing it until me. Everyone else was known as the person who would do like this very specific style of content. One person would just play Call of Duty and do these commentary videos on Call of Duty or whatever, right? Me, I was the one who blew up this kind of commentary, just improvisation style, observational style.
I can't believe this dude is. I can't believe this dude. He's sitting here active. Like, he was on the ground floor, no doubt, and he could have got rich if he wasn't retarded and lazy. But to sit here and pretend like he came up with everything is just nuts. He doesn't have the talent. You watch him play any game, his observations are surface level. Fucking surface level. I don't even want to pull up him playing Red Desert because it's just that bad.
Saying silly things to try to entertain an audience while I played a video game. All right? Because I was the first, there was no track record of anyone ever doing it. And I didn't really...
Oh, keep in mind, he got like taken to Blip TV too. Like, they gave him a fat deal. Blip TV paid DSP stacks, racks, bands, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Thousands of dollars for this talentless motherfucker to go on Blip TV and then do Kurt Waldheim Jr. from the Howard Stern Show, but do it wrong. And then get banned for being stupid. Bro, I wish this shit could happen to me. Like, if I got pulled to be on like a major streaming platform, like if Rumble came to me right now and they're like, Gundam, we want you on exclusively once a week or whatever, $10,000 a month. I'd be like, all right. I wouldn't run in there and off the rip be like, the Jews, they're taking us all down. The Zionists. I wouldn't turn into Hassan Piker, bro. Like, I would play it safe. I'd use my noodle. I come in there like Markiplier. Today we're playing whatever the hell's popular right now, and just start squealing. What's wrong with this?
You know how things would go.
No,
I never
I'm
took it
not doing
seriously.
it. How do
So
you like
early on
that?
in my career, which I didn't call it back then because I never knew that I would do this for a job, nor did I ever imagine I'd make $1 doing it. I said and did things that were very irreverent, that were
No, when you weren't making money, you begged people to send you money, dude. Don't even. You literally would put up PayPal links and tell people to pay you. And you guilt tripped your audience, dude.
purposefully meant to get attention for myself. Sexual comments, racial comments, things that were over the top and inappropriate because I had a teen audience. I did it on purpose to get that attention every day so people would watch my video.
Okay, so you admit to like trying to appeal to teenagers, but Mr. Beast or any other streamers or whatever that appeal to teenagers, they're just predators. Got it.
Okay? After doing this for many years and getting tons of attention on myself and kind of blowing up for doing it.
Yeah, you were huge.
Basically, things started to fall apart because people were pissed at me for some of the things that I had said and did. Saying that, why was I so extreme to this way or that way, right? Like, I'm pretty sure if you go back and you see Markiplier or Maximilian, they probably did.
Here's the thing. DSP lost his fan base because he was a dickhead to them. Like, he was. I know because my friends used to watch DSP back in the day, and I thought he was a massive asshole. The only reason why I know who he is now is like one day randomly in like 2014 or 15 with Ziltex. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, there used to be this really shitty guy who was huge on YouTube, but he's not on the front page anymore. His name was like DSP or something. I look him up, and then DSP is jerking off on. I laughed my ass off, bro. I was like, this motherfucker here. Ah, bum bitch. He's so stupid, dude. Like, when I think about how DSP literally could have been a millionaire, all he had to do was just try. Just a little effort could have gone a long way. I take it back. Alinity has more get up and go than Phil. Alinity at least got like a DSLR camera or a mirrorless, whatever, and set it up to film herself for streaming. DSP pulls out this fucking camera webcam that has like digital green screen and uses it while he looks like a fucking fool, like a damn idiot, because he's too lazy to pull up a real background. And then he does shit like this.
Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? Juicy tip.
This dude here. Shameless.
Didn't say anywhere on the level of the racial comedy, the sexualized comments, and the things that I said back in the day. They never did that stuff. Not at all. Right? No. So, number one, I was already inadvertently setting the groundwork for a detractor community to have grounds to try to come after me. Okay? And then on top of doing all of that, okay, there was...
You know, if DSP never acted like an asshole while playing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, the detractor community probably wouldn't be half as big as it is, because he pissed off his fan Evil AJ, who then turned around and created This Is How You Don't Play and just exposed what a shitty player Phil was. And to this day, he's learned nothing. He still plays games like absolute dog shit, like complete dog shit, to the point of where a whole new generation has discovered him for being such raw ass. It's still... He blames everyone but himself. This guy is so fucking incredible. He's so incredible. Oh my God, I wish I had this energy.
Whoa, careful. There was a situation.
Careful, Jasper, my son.
This is how you don't play started, right? People started making fun of me. And instead of embracing it and laughing at it and making jokes about it and being a part of it, I got very angry about it. I basically had the worst possible reaction. Oh, these people don't have the right to make fun of me. Who are they? I'm holier than thou. My shit doesn't stink. Worst possible reaction that I could have had to that.
But at the time, you said that you didn't have a bad reaction. That's what makes Phil great. Whatever he's doing now, like, mark my words, if we're still here 5 years from now doing this dumb shit, which could be possible, all right? Houses are expensive. I might have to whore myself out for a long time. I'm not like Extra Emily. I'm not putting a timeline on this shit like, oh, I'm going to be retired in this time. Unless, like, I become a millionaire. Like, if I get like $3-4 million, I'm gone. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. You better pray I don't hit the lottery. Something like that happens, I'm out. I will do one last day of like, it was fun. You know, I love you guys. You were the best part of this whole experience. And then I'd list every motherfucker at YouTube I wish would something, right? And then I'd fucking just leave. Anyway, I forgot my damn point. I was so fired up about wanting to tell certain people to eat my ass.
Okay. So not only did I do things in a way that were very immature and irreverent and inappropriate.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. I'm retarded. All right. Typical Phil. See, now DSP can look back then and say he was wrong. But at the time, he was right. So 5 years from now, if we're doing this shit, I guarantee you Phil's going to talk about this time right here, and he's going to tell you how he was abstinent, he was pig-headed, it comes in denim, he did dupe, he had to protect his family, he should have been more transparent. That's exactly what the fuck we're going to do.
Term success. But then I got angry when people started criticizing me for said stuff. You know, he actually isn't a good gamer. Why is he successful? Well, fuck you. My videos get views, right? That was my response. How dare you make this video about me? You didn't ask me permission. You know, you don't have the right to do this. I should have reacted in a completely different way.
Yeah, well,
you know, I should.
It's over.
That's on me. It isn't. So today I've completely changed who I am. I don't do that kind of.
Jasper looks old, doesn't he? Jasper looks like he aged 10 fucking years. Let me zoom in on that cat. Like, what the fuck happened to Jasper? Look at that little dude. His chin's all going gray and shit. Jasper looks like he's been on some hard ass times, dude. I bet living in that house is aging the shit out of that fucking cat. It's aging the fuck out of it. Because you know DSP has these rants even off camera. So like Jasper's hearing Phil crash out when he's just checking his phone on the toilet, when he's in the bed, and they lock Jasper in the room with them when they sleep. So Jasper can't get away if Phil has like a meltdown. He's just locked in. Oh, God bless you, Jasper.
Commentary or content anymore. Everyone knows this, right? I accept valid criticism. Valid criticism.
Oh,
right?
my God.
Not this nonsense about, oh, 13 years ago you did this. No.
Fuck you, Phil. You do not accept valid criticism, bro. He will play Street Fighter 6 and get bodied. And he'll say that their player was a cheater. They were doing pattern play. They're stupid. They don't know nothing. They're using like a online lag switch. But if like a professional player fights Phil and does the same shit, he'll sit there and go, oh, this guy is so good. Oh my God, these moves are so crisp. They're gorgeous. Snake eyes. You're the greatest ever. My liege, beat me harder. You motherfucker. You don't take any criticism, you dick. If you did, you'd be less shit.
No, I didn't. You're a fucking idiot, you know? But valid criticism, I will accept. And all the time I listen and I try to improve depending on what you guys say, you know? But that's what it is. Why did Maximilian and Markiplier not have big detractor communities? Because they're not me. They were in a situation where coming into content creation, they had a track record of people doing it before them. They saw some of the mistakes you can make. They had people to learn from.
Phil,
they made different kinds of content. They said, oh, I can't be doing that.
Phil, the reason why Markiplier popped off is because he rode the wave of Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy. 2 games you could have easily played and rode the wave at the time, but you didn't because you said the games were stupid. The people who watched them were stupid. The people that liked it were stupid. Everyone was retarded but you, bro. Had he just gone in there, real talk, had he just gone in there and acted the way he does now, where he pretends to be friends with his chat, he'll point at the chat, he gives them thumbs up and bro fist, which is really weird. If he did that shit back then and played these fucking games, he'd still be better off. Like, what was the fucking point of playing Minecraft in like 2022 after the heat was gone? Granted, it's still popular, but nobody watches Minecraft YouTubers unless they grew up with them. You fucking dick. Phil, just own being a piece of shit, bro. Just do it, man. Just come on stream. Someone goes, Phil, you lied about WWE champions. You go, you're fucking right. I did it. I own that thing still. And I'm still pumping money in it because I'm rich as fuck. You want to be me. And then just get up and start dancing or something. Just do something wild, out of the ordinary. Just go nuts, dude. Go crazy. Just ham it up. Become the villain.
Over the top crazy shit, you get in trouble for that. So instead, I'll go this way or I'll go that way, right? Maximilian was known for doing very high quality skits around the assists in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, comedy skits based around it. He blew up because of those. and he got a good following and a good groundwork where now he can do whatever he wanted, and he did, and he's successful doing that.
Well, why didn't you copy?
Markiplier jumped in at the right time to capitalize on the horror games craze on PC.
Why didn't you copy?
So he just basically played the horror game, screamed at them and stuff like that, got his footing in there, and then
Bro, you had the money to buy a PC back then if you put it together yourself. You owned like 2 BMWs. I like a Gundo villain instead. I've gone pretty villainous. Especially on Twitter. I've been posting a lot of things. I felt like it. And Lord knows I've been called a racist a lot as of late. No, I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. Everything's so lame and gay. Just like me.
And he continued to grow and be successful from there. You know, they didn't do anything like I did. We're all unique people, you know?
Well, I think Markiplier was smart enough not to start blaming the Jews while playing a video game. Oh, my God. Oh, Filbert. Gecko for the 2. Free helicopter rides for commie scum. No offense. Hold on. Now I fixed this. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one.
The watch looks good with the pants, too. No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
What do you mean?
What the fuck does he mean? What do you mean, no offense?
Zombie for the 20. I suspect a lot of your audience are working the kinds of essentials, but thankless jobs that keep the world running. Here's to you, gents. You're right, Zombie Butler. I'll never forget the one time some dude like gave me $20 on live stream, like in 2023. I forgot his name, but he said, dude, your live stream has kept me from driving my Amazon truck off the bridge. And I thought, how heroic of me. I inadvertently stopped people from losing their day one packages like Superman. But point being, yeah, I think I appeal to, from what I could tell, mostly police officers, the Army vets, people in the Navy, Air Force, firemen, construction workers, Amazon workers. That's kind of like the people that seem to dig what I'm doing because they're living in reality. I don't really appeal to the people who watch Extra Emily, but then again, I don't care to fuck her, so it's probably why I'm not interested. Truck drivers. Yeah, God bless truck drivers. I couldn't imagine being a truck driver now with the gas prices, dude. Diesel must be insane. And they like have these things on some of those trucks now where they can monitor the truck driver and make them pull over to rest or sleep, which I think is so stupid. Because if the truck driver wants to keep going, it's American truck driver, by the way. I trust them. If the truck driver knows they can stay away for another 5-6 hours and actually make the deadline, why would you stop them? Like, it seems like such a hard fucking job being a truck driver, dude. Zombie gifted 10 no refunds memberships. I think that counts as
a nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
I just messaged Andy a little while back, seeing if he'd get back to me. So I guess he ain't on. I probably should have told him every Wednesdays when I stream. I just naturally assumed Andy knew. So that's on me. Andrew Thorstein. I probably got that wrong for the 5. Phil is befuddled by LTG's swarthy Latin charm. LTG isn't Latin, but Phil does seem to fixate on LTG. Like, God, I should have saved when LTG exposed DSP's DMs. They were so lame and gay. Up. Eddie Van Smuts. I probably got that wrong for the 50. Edward Von Smuts. Here's a juicy tip because I forgot it was Wednesday and was planning tomatoes. No offense. Okay, here we go with some more of this.
What's wrong?
Wrong one.
What's wrong with you?
This doesn't match.
No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
It means
what the fuck do you mean, no offense?
What's the,
Are you offending me or you're not offending me?
Let's see. Jesus, I believe, for the 5. Gundam, what happened about that trip out to Washington and record Phil from a distance? I'm looking forward to the nutty goal from you. It didn't work out, honestly. Pascal's going to pay for it. And that was back in the day. Then I think we found out we could be arrested for that shit or something. An original game plan, because Phil doesn't know what I look like. So the original game plan is like we fly out And I guess Pass could film from a distance. I don't know how the fuck we had it planned. We didn't really think it through. And I would dress like a swarthy Latin man with a wig and a big mustache. And I would just try and interview Phil, but we'd have to literally stalk him and wait for him to leave his home and then meet him at Costco's. There was no real plan. And realistically, oh, well, it's probably for the better. Honest to God, it probably would have gone tits up. Could you imagine if Phil cracked me in the head with like a fucking 6-pack or something? That'd be the day he finally lost it and grew some balls when my back was turned. Anxiety for the two. So who rewrites history more than DSP? I'd say DSP rewrites history more, but I pay DSP more attention because I find it funny. Hassan just pisses me off. And ironically, I didn't even get to the Hassan shit I had. Like, I just got locked in on this Phil crap like an idiot. Orion for the two. The way Phil says want. Well, Phil's always wanting and needing. Optimus for the two. That vid puts your artistic detail to shame. Oh, man. Well, I'm working on a new one, so we'll see. The new one has a lot of garbage in it. I think, as far as I could tell, it's already at around the 30 to 40 minute mark. So I had to do research on Phil pre the side scroller thing, which I already knew. And I had to find old videos of Phil at cons and stuff to explain how he met Craig from the side scrollers and the whole dynamic. And then I had to watch Phil's con videos. Oh my God. It wasn't fun. Now I'm finally in the part where like they're interviewing Phil. It's like 5 hours. And that's 5 straight hours of DSP telling lies. You have no idea how much fact checking you have to do with that many lies from Phil. It's insane. I wish I had AI for it. Orion, Phil cries all the time about wanting more time to spend with Kat. He is not spending any other free time with friends, even on the phone. Wow, dude, you're so right. You're actually right when you think about it. Like, what time does Phil? How does Phil not have time, actually? Like, realistically, because his editing is literally him pressing record on OBS and stop. That's how he edits his videos. He puts nothing else into them. So what the fuck? That doesn't make sense when you think about it. Realistically, he should have tons of time. What does he even do with Kat? Like, they sit around and they watch shit, or he'll watch her play video games. He doesn't talk about them going anywhere except for like to buy food. They don't see movies. Like, he said that before. He doesn't watch movies. He said that like this week. They don't go to restaurants and eat. Like, what the fuck does Phil do with Kat? Like, nothing. Kat may as well not even be there. It's surprising I know all this shit. A Dead Dingo Dan gifted 5 no refunds memberships. Oh, these are the juiciest tips coming in. The Zombified Butler for 100. Looking at the size and quantity of super chats you usually get, I feel like the only reason DSP makes more is that he streams constantly. This is the only show I try to watch live every week. You're more entertaining than most streamers, even when just rambling. Well, thanks for finding me entertaining, even though I feel like what I'm doing is absolute garbage because I have nothing planned and I have to dig through all of this. But yeah, DSP is holding it together. He's holding it down. I mean, his house is worth $600,000 in equity, which he's going to borrow against later. He's talked about when he gets his credit cards back. So I think we might live long enough to see a bankruptcy too, which would be really funny. And fucking sad. Skater freak for the 20. No offense, but thanks for keeping me entertained on the drive home from Naples. No offense taken. Do we have any offenses?
I'm not fucking offended. What do you mean, no offense?
I'm just saying.
What does that mean, no offense?
Majin for the 5. Gundo, where's the DSP dancing clip? Need more stiff-backed, no rhythm, orange filling silliness, or even more. Oh, bro. Fanboy Gundo art. You know, I had one, but I don't know where it went. DSP thing. Somebody did a DSP Cowboy Bebop mashup. For the 20, here's a tip. No offense. It's a juicy tip. And we're all for these. Dist Optimus for the 2. DSP's bankruptcy falls next May. Gonna be fun. I hope something interesting happens to Phil. Didn't Asmongold wish him a happy birthday and Phil got giddy off of that shit? Oh, yeah. And then Asmongold His birthday gift to Phil was to rate his stream. And then the next day, Phil talked as if Asmongold cured him of cancer. It was so fucking funny. Robertson for the 20. How old is too old for Mobile Suit Gundam motorcycle helmet? I just learned Shoei makes one. Dude, I have one. You haven't seen it? Let me see if I posted it on Twitter. Yeah, hell, I don't even have to do that. I could probably find a photo. I bought mine a year ago from Japan. They just finally made it to the States. Now, here's the thing. You buy it directly from Japan, $400. You buy it from the States, $829. Technically, to me, it feels like robbery. See right here. Yeah, boink. Yeah, I bought this one. And then I was going to get the normal one. But then Japan stopped taking orders for them last year, November. So my order didn't get processed. Also, if you get them from Japan, they will actually coat it with like this clear protective shell. It makes the helmet really shiny. It protects the paint, and it's harder to scratch and chip. They don't offer that feature in America. Why? Who the fuck knows? If you really want to get spicy, you can go with Hatsune Miku. Wait, they brought that to America too? Really? And you can actually buy one. Bro, you couldn't touch the Hatsune Miku in Japan. But I don't have like a bike in this color, so. Let me take a look at this one. I don't want to pay $800 for this one. I know for a fact I can get it cheaper elsewhere. You used to be able to buy them from Motocard. Great site for motorcycle gear. Hold on, let me pull it up for you. Like if you are motorcyclists, I would recommend Motocart. They are pretty legit. Give me a second here. Get out of here for all this garbage asking me these questions. How do I set this to America money? It used to be real simple. Let's look up Dainese. Then I should get the hell out of here. Let me make a point. Are you from the United States? Yeah, I'm from the United States. You got me. Jackets, road gear. Here we go. Here, blah, 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 blah. Let's like do here. All right. So Motocard, you can usually get Dainese jackets for half the price. Like right here. This one right here. The Super Speed 4. In America, well, thanks to the shit going on globally, they used to have the Super Speed 4 for like $400, bro. Fuck it, I bought one. That was right before Trump put all his tariff bullshit in there. You get the Super Speed 4 over here, this jacket is $800. See, right there, $452. This is $800 here in America. Man, fuck that. Over here, this site, you can buy some of the nicest stuff and not pay out the nose for it. Helmets. Let's go show you helmets right now. Oh, is this that new Japanese helmet that's robot? I think it is. Nah, it can't be. We'll look at that later. See, $1,000. GP Pista. Full carbon helmet. If you're interested in like a GP Pista. Like I had one. Personally, I love the way it looks. This is a straight up race helmet. You don't want to ride this on the streets at all. Like if you turn your head to look behind you, it just grabs your head and pull it back. So I wouldn't recommend this for street riding unless you want to look cool. I gotta go back. See, full screen mode likes to act like a dirty little slut. And what else have we got here? Let's put it in like full face. And we'll put it like the high end. We want to pay like between $400 to like $1,400, let's say, for a helmet. $1,200. Do they have like the showy up here? Because I'm sure they do. Yeah, that's the lame one. Where the hell are the showies? Let me just do it the hard way. Welcome to what I prefer doing with my time. Being an absolute idiot. Bro, what? What are these prices? Oh, it's a Marquez version. Okay, I guess that makes sense. They overcharge it. No, this is like actually higher. What? When did Motorcar change the prices for these? Motherfucker. I should have known when it asked me if I was American. I should have been like, no, I'm not American. Hold on. Destination. No, I'm like, I want to say I'm Bolivian or some shit like that. I can't use the UK because that would definitely change the prices here. See, here we go. Gundam helmet right here. Same one we were just looking at in that American store. $580. This is just basically the point I'm making. Like, you can get these helmets much cheaper on a site like this. But after Trump's tariffs, clearly something has changed, which effing sucks. God, you can't enjoy fucking nothing. Whatever. I'm sorry. Logic unfolded for the 5. Likely the last time I catch you live. I don't usually stay up late. Oh, 1:30 in the UK. British pounds, by the way. Oh, that's a lot of money. Euro's close enough, though. Cheers, streams, dude. Thanks, man. Well, there's always like the reruns. You could watch those. I leave those up now for the people. You just miss out on the DSP Cowboy Bebop song. STV Devils. STV Old Devil. I probably got that wrong for the 5. Hail Gundam. The Gamer from Mars did a docu video on Finster from Gamer to what? Finster's on OnlyFans? It's wild and sad. You were right. HRT hit gamers like crack cocaine in the hood. Bro, yes, I'm usually right. I'm just your average dude. And the average guy, thank you, Logic. The average guy tells it like he sees it. Finster's doing OnlyFans. What is Finster doing on there? Like, what could Finster do? I probably shouldn't even be asking. I shouldn't even ask because I'm pretty sure it's probably something like Nick Avocado's OnlyFans. I'll never forget the day Ziltex chopped this video, right? Of like some funny stuff. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, this is funny. And then he will like splice in Nick Avocado getting blasted in the ass. And it was so fucking disgusting. And he thought it was so funny to do that shit to me. I never forgot. It's literally been years. But that was like trauma, I think. I was harmed mentally and emotionally. And I probably had every right to sue this shit out of Ziltex. And I should have. Instead, I lended him money. I should probably get the hell out of here because it's been a while. You know, like I got this motorcycle thing up and I'm a little pissed that some motorcard stuff costs more now. Like, what the hell's going on here? Oh, they won't ship to America for these helmets. It's the same helmet. The difference is like we have like one more stupid regulatory piece of shit. The Japanese Shoei helmets are slightly lighter, but it's the same. Bro, F this. Bureaucratic bullshit, money pinching pieces of. By the way, thank you, Idle Crazy, for the $2 on PayPal. Let me make sure I don't miss anything. I think Idle Crazy did it twice last week. Possibly Meth Bear sent something. Hey, Kelly was 5. Wait, that was back in February 25th. So I probably did this one before. Okay, so I didn't miss any of these. I just make sure I caught up. Oh, man. Let me just watch a real streamer handle this thing.
Where the fuck is my money at?
Thank you. And a chirp. Perfectly timed. Ask for the money and with a chirp. Well, we laughed a lot. We learned a lot. We loved a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't cover everything I wanted to because I did too much Phil watching. So I should probably get the hell out of here in a second. Okay, let me just see this real quick. Okay, let me look at this real quick.
The fall of the USSR was one of the greatest catastrophes of the 20th century. Just wait, listen, maybe you'll agree. Not only was there incalculable harm done to every single country under its banner, child prostitution, skyrocketing suicide rates, life expectancy plummeting, but America was no longer contested around the globe. And it is precisely because of the end to that multipolarity.
I love the look on his dude's face as he looks at Hassan say this dumb shit.
That we saw
and this guy right here, he's like on another fucking planet.
Accelerated neoliberalism that is devastating every Western nation right now. Unlimited and unchecked greed.
He should know he's wearing like $1,500 glasses right now.
Our successes are leading to our own demise and the demise and collapse of the liberal system. The U.S. has produced disaster after disaster after disaster.
It doesn't sound like he's going over well, surprisingly. Wait, hold on. You're right. I see Booze in the chat. Give me a second. Let's see if we got one for that.
Hit the fucking bell.
No, I don't have it in here. I thought I had the angry black woman. Damn. How about
You
this?
know, some people should just die.
Close enough. I think that. Oh, man. Hassan Piker. What a dude. What a dude. You know, let's see what's going on in Japan. I mean, that's what I want to see. Come on, computer. Let's go with it, baby. It looks like Japan is doing a lot better than we are. I mean, their money is damn near worthless, but they seem so much happier. Okay, I saw this. This right here. This fucking encapsulates living in a blue state. Minnesota's so retarded. We give hundreds of billions of dollars to daycares and autism centers that they don't verify they are an actual business or have children or clients there. Meanwhile, I'm getting my kitchen remodeled. My licensed and insured contractor had to get a permit to unhook and rehook my sink. Then we had to have a city inspector verify the work. The government literally does more auditing on civilians installing a sink than they do to verify that learning centers getting millions of dollars actually have kids in there. This encapsulates living in a blue state perfectly. There's so much needless, stupid bureaucracy for dumb shit than it is for wasting money on scams run by usually people from other countries. Because I think New York State has that shit where if people come from another country, start a business here, we have programs to help them out. Meanwhile, if you live in New York State and you decide to start a business and you're not from another country, you can just get fucking bent. Of course, Reddit has discovered the guy who burned down the building for not having a livable wage and destroyed an entire warehouse, resulting in hundreds of people losing their jobs and millions of dollars of damage. And some asshole made this enough to live on. All you have to do was pay us enough to live. And it's got 40K likes, proving that people on Reddit are mentally retarded. Absolutely, positively, mentally deranged humans. I don't know how the fuck you could like look at this dude burning an entire facility down. Yeah, you're not getting good enough wages. I've worked in warehouses like this before. You fucking quit. You leave. You don't burn the place down. Jesus Christ. Now I got to go find the burning video because I have it, but Lord knows it's buried under a sea of bullshit. Oh, is a kid? It was someone in California. No, wait, no, Ontario, Canada. I'm stupid. So is a Canadian.
You know, we may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live.
Thank God this is in Canada. I thought it was in America. I feel better now.
All you had to do was pay us enough to live.
Dude, really?
There goes your inventory.
Dude, this is so unnecessary. This is the stuff you do when you're mentally unhinged. This is what Nietzsche talked about with ressentiment, where people who have obviously they're just resentful, hateful, and bitter, they're usually leftists, can justify ruining shit for everyone. For everybody, bro. Because he was mad he didn't get enough money to do this. This affects an untold number of people because you were in your feelings like a bitch. It's actually nuts. Very few people are paid enough to live. I don't think in human history being paid enough to live was the bog standard. This is crazy. This is the dude. It looks like your average leftist. Who is accused of sparking a massive Ontario warehouse fire after his company didn't pay him enough to live, pleading not guilty today in court. Good luck finding a jury to convict this man when 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. But he's in Canada, one. But two, like, how the fuck do you think he's not going to be convicted? He filmed himself doing it and uploaded it on TikTok. There's no way he's not going to jail for this. Like, he fuck with money. You can kill people, it seems like, in America and Canada if you're the right skin color. But, like, when you fuck with money in these two countries, you actually go to jail. Wait, it's Ontario, California? We have an Ontario in California? What? I did not know that. Shit. I thought it was a Canadian. Fuck. Oh, man. Like, for a second, I was like, thank God it wasn't America. Oh, man. I actually, like, I shouldn't have been, like, happy it happened someplace else. I'm just saying, like, finally something really stupid happened, and I thought it was in America. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's going to jail. He's gone. Like, you don't fuck with money in America, that's for sure. I did not know we had an Ontario in Canada. Wow. I was so close to calling him like a white Canadian American liberal, but I was like, I think that's Canada, Ontario. Like, come on. Fuck. Well, what did he burn? This is not an Amazon warehouse, but shit. Look at the size of this. That's like miles. That's got to be like 3 miles of shit just up in flame. What about the ozone? Oh, man. He's definitely going to jail. You don't fuck with money. We'll never see him again. Shit. I was really hoping it wasn't American. But I should have known. I was like, oh, thank God the Canadians did something. Oh, thank God. Finally, someone in Ontario crashed out. Even though in my heart of hearts, it didn't sound normal. Like, when did Canadians ever do anything? And I was just like, oh, yes. Oh, America. Finally, it's not our fault. All right, Johnny Somali. I'll do one more thing. Is this like a video of Johnny Somali after he got convicted? Like he's been found guilty? Johnny Somali truly thought he would not spend one day in jail, but just paid a fine and go home. Today's sentence of 6 months in prison with labor and additional 20 days detention and sex offender status proves, wow, he's a sex offender too? What?
Years, 20 years, 5 years, 10 years, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna do one day, bro. They're gonna give me a fine. They're gonna say, don't come back. I know for a fact I'm not gonna go to jail. Not one day in jail. I'm gonna laugh my ass off when all these motherfuckers are saying I'm going for 30 years, 20 years, 5 years, 10 years. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna do one day, bro. They're gonna give me a fine. They're gonna say, don't come back to Korea. You're the one who's gonna look so dumb when I don't get any jail time or anything. Like bro, I'm gonna laugh like a fucking villain. Look, I did go there and recognize all the charges. I said I was guilty. I did say all this shit because a nigga is just gonna be a fine. Nigga, what the fuck? I'm just
He has a very oddly shaped head. Is he really Somalian? Like for real?
gonna pay and leave, bro. Like you can't go to jail for this shit. You can't. Like you literally cannot.
Bro, it's Korea.
How many cases have you got there now, like for this shit?
Nigga,
Seriously.
I lost count, nigga.
Okay, so there's a lot of cases. Are you going to jail most likely?
No. It's gonna be
No?
fine.
Bro. Black Americans going to Asian countries and doing dumb shit is like the stupidest shit you can do. Like Johnny Somali got away with it in Japan, and that should have been it for him. Like, common sense would tell you, I just won the lottery. I need to sit down, shut the fuck up. He goes to Korea and does this shit. He's done. It would, if he survives the camp, I'd be amazed. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny Somali comes back with like broken bones or something. They're gonna beat him like a dog. Like, how the fuck, as a black person, do you think you're gonna go to an Asian country and act a fool? They're not even interested. They don't even like you in the first place, dude. Like, use some common fucking sense. Like, bro, all this stupid shit he did, and frankly, I'm glad he got the time. He's lucky he got 6 months. He is so fucking lucky. But they're going to treat him like shit. He's probably going to come back a new person, I hope. If he's smart, you get out of jail, you take your ass home, and you never get online again and start any shit. Stay the fuck away. Live a normal life, and then just learn from this. He's a victim of his own stupidity. Probably because nobody ever regulated on him before for real. He thought he could get away with this shit. And he did it all because he wanted to be a famous streamer. All this dumb shit just to be a famous streamer. And look where it got you. You're broke and you're going to jail. And now Asian countries hate foreigners even more, especially black ones. You've done nothing for nobody. Ignorant as fuck. Ignorant as he wants to fucking be. And he finally paid for it, which is good. This sort of shit needs to happen because there's a lot of motherfuckers that stream, they ain't shit. They need somebody to come in there and remind them the world does not revolve around them. The world doesn't owe them shit. You can't go to somebody else's house and be a fucking piece of shit. So well deserved. Fuck them. Let's see if I could find like the... I'm not going to look at anime figures. Not right now. Hold on. Hold on. You got to see this Japanese cosplay, dude. Bro, look at this shit. See, like, what I love about Japanese cosplay and Chinese, Korean, etc., they do it for the love of the game. Women in America that cosplay do it to make pornography. They do it just to try and sell you an OnlyFans. This chick got in shape to actually, bro, this is practically art. This is what you want to see in the fucking Conan movie, but you're never going to get it. Art. Hold on. I think there's more. Yeah, let's look at some more. We're going to look at this and we're going to analyze it. We're going to like look at... Dude, look at the size of that horse. Jeez. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Now my thing is like full of women in cosplay. I'm not going to do this. The average American tax refund this season is $3,400. You lying motherfucker. I owed $700 somehow this year. The fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. What was I doing? Ugh. Clavix. Is he still alive?
be doing any more substances for a little while, hopefully for forever. But that means I can't really IRL stream anymore. So that's the thing. I really can't IRL stream.
So he can't IRL stream unless he's on meth. How the fuck is that alpha? You telling me you can't be out in places and meet bitches unless you're high out of your mind? That tells me you have anxiety problems, and that is not alpha. Oh, no, not this shit. Okay. I know I told you I was leaving, but this is actually something the court has been doing for a while that has always bugged me, and now people are talking about it. The courting is lazy and not fair use content, and you have tons of videos like this since you want to talk about people breaking TOS. This is actually factual.
But what are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
Okay, when does the quartering do something? I'm a little hungry. That's the only thing this shit is teaching me. Okay, bro, really? Are you fucking shitting me? I've seen, like, okay, years ago, I remember people were trying to get me to do shorts. My fucking partner manager at the time and some people I had editing for me were telling me I should do shorts. It would help my channel. And this other dude who was saying he was making bank off of shorts on Facebook, right? And then he'd go, look at what the courting's doing. And it was literally shit like this.
For?
He would say something at the beginning and then just play the video. I completely forgot he used to do this. How the fuck can you talk about fair use on anyone and do shit like this? Bro. Get this out of here, dude. Oh my God. The oranges upset me. He literally just like talks at the beginning, makes a face, and there's nothing. He adds nothing else. That's just a way to get around YouTube's copyright system, which I wish I knew existed, because then I would do the same thing to boost my channel. That's what I should have done. If you upload a short that's already been uploaded to somewhere, YouTube gets you for it, right? But I guess the quartering circumvented that by just going at the beginning, saying something, and then playing the short. But at that point, shouldn't you add more to it? I don't know. I kind of want to do something like that with Billy, but have him in a green screen talking about e-girls. But if I showed you the e-girls I want to talk about, it's not going to fly. It's really not going to fly. So I'm going to see if I can like show you something, and we're going to do it like quickly, like a flash. Okay. Oh, YouTube's like, no. YouTube was like, fucking, no, you don't. No, you don't, you animal. Don't you dare post that. Yeah, it actually stopped me. Whoa, that's lame. Ooh, can't do that one. That was way too much. It said no again. You do what I tell you. All right. So, Billy would look at this and then comment on it. So the video would play in the background. It would be like this. And then Billy would tell you why she is the best live streamer you've ever seen on Twitch. She's the greatest ever. That's actually Twitch. I'm not playing. That is Twitch. Whoa, buddy. I'm going to, whoa, buddy. I can't do it. Where's my bell? I lost it. So, hey, how's it going, Phantom? How you doing? So that's the game plan. But I think I would get in trouble for that. Wait, you like that? Which one's that? I don't know. Let me check. Let me look up the name. What is this chick's name? She's called Navarro. So it's all buttholes and toes, children. She's got a butt camera. She's got a toe camera. She even like the fact this girl came up with an idea to sit on a clear chair, and Dan Clancy doesn't put a stop to this dog. Like, you cannot say to me that women have it hard in this country. You can't. Because when a chick could just do this and become rich and have a house, you can't talk to me about patriarchy ever. I think feminists are the biggest retards on the planet. What I know after this stream ends, I'll have to finish editing a video. Then I have to find time somehow, some way to do clips for this channel. And then I have to try and do something for my fucking paint channel. It's like, it's not possible. And I'm still getting a fraction of what this chick gets. And she does this. Look at that. Man, it is hard. It's hard being a man in America today. The heterosexual male is the least appreciated beast of burden in the Western world. And you cannot change my mind. You will not change my mind. I can never be proven wrong. It is factually correct. The average man has to fly to get to what an average woman could walk to. As a man, if you want a wife and kids, you have to get the house. But now a one-family house is $500,000. You have to somehow get that $500,000 so your whole family can have a house, so you can have a wife and kids. If your wife gets tired of you and leaves, she gets the house, you get to be homeless. Or you get to go live with your parents again. Or become a guitar phenom. Bro, there are so many guitar phenoms no one gives a fuck about. Buckethead, unironically, is one of the greatest guitarists ever. The only people who give a shit about Joe Satriani and Steve Vai are other guitar players. I think there's like one Asian dude who does guitar that some chicks like. But frankly, if you're a guitarist, you know who he is. Most women don't give a fuck. You have to be godlike just to get a house as a man. And it hurts. Oh, my God. Okay, now I can, here we go. Let's do this real quick. Bop. The judge finally asked Johnny Somali for a reason why he shouldn't go to prison. He said, I have a family back home. I need a chance to change my life as a young person and a second chance to do better. You got your second chance in Japan, Johnny, you stupid son of a bitch. He also added, throughout the court pleadings, I have not done any acts of offense to anyone, which shows I learned my lesson or a lesson. This is, of course, a lie, as he was documented committing several crimes during the course of the trial. Yeah, by rubbing oil on himself and then rubbing all over the statue for Korean women that were AR'd during the Japanese occupation. Real smart look. The judge simply listened and said, are you finished? Then proceeded to the detention order. Damn, Johnny thought he was in America. Johnny was like, I'm black and I could learn from my mistakes and transgressions. And they're like, this is Korea, not California. Get fucked. And Johnny's like, no, please. And then legal mindset popped a massive boner in the courtroom. He ran to his phone to report on Twitter Johnny Somali was going to prison. Oh, man. Let's hate on this ninja. I agree. Let's hate on him. Why not? I mean, he was such a douchebag. He set back so many race relations. It was crazy. It was crazy. Oh. We truly live in a society here. And it's America for you. Hate on his gums. Oh, man. I guess I should get the hell out of here. I've been here long enough. Voice is drying out. Is this somebody showing me? Bro, this is so accurate. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to share this one though. I got to share this one. It's about to get off. It's like the fucking computer's listening to me rant and rave. There's another fact of listing photo versus actual drive-by photo. Realtors who use AI enhanced photos should lose their license. Dude, I agree. This is so accurate. Whenever I'm looking at a house now, I literally do Google view and I look at the city street because they'll take photos like this and you think, oh, this is a nice area. Now let me double check. And then it looks like this shit. And you're like, okay, no. And the worst part is this is probably a $380,000 to $400,000 house. They're literally trying to get you to spend. Look at this. Look at this. It's falling to pieces. They know that there's a lot of people just buying up like houses, sight unseen, and they're taking full advantage of it. There's so much FOMO going on. It's crazy. All right. No more listings for me. I can't. What, bitch? It's just an actress, Shannon Elizabeth, who played Nadia in American Pie, to join OnlyFans? Why, bitch? You're old. Bro. No way. I know I said I was getting out of here, but like, girl. This doesn't even look like the same chick. Look at this. I saw this photo. I'm like, hey, there's a hot chick. And then I get this. Why would you join now? Nobody wants this now. I wanted it then. This is when I'd be interested to see. Not now. Looks like a lady at the supermarket holding up the fucking line. It is, I don't even know her target audience. Oh my God. Let me see what she looks like. Let me see. Like, she can't. Is that actually what she looks like now? Or is this like an AI photo making her look older? Does she really look like she's decrepit? How old is she? I'm going to get out of here after this. I swear to God. Okay. I think that's actually true. She has not aged that well. Like, no. Why? What the fuck? What is with women today, dude? What is with women today? Like you're practically a grandma now, lady. I know. Oy vey. I love how like they have like photos of her when she's young, so you get all confused and you click around. You gotta. Here's the real deal. Like no. Why? Like the only like, what are you gonna do to make people tune in? Because it's not. No. She would have to be blasting her asshole for a grenade for me to be remotely interested. And that's like morbid curiosity. You know, it's like, what's going on here? Oh my God. Plastic surgery. I think surgery would have made her look better. Jesus Christ. Why the fuck can't women that were famous for being hot just bow out gracefully? It's like, no, I'm back and I'm going to do adult content. Like, no. No, lady. Have some dignity, please. OnlyFans is 90% bots anyway. Like 90% bots use it or the people on it are bots. RTU loves grandma porn. So all right. Really? I guess that could be a thing. Oh, God. Did you see they did research on women in the UK and under 50% of them hate men? That doesn't surprise me. The UK is insane. The UK is a leftist nightmare. It is a leftist insane asylum, which is so weird to think like the UK used to be so funny, edgy, and interesting. It made you kind of wish you're British. Now, man, I look at what's going on over there and I say, thank the Lord I'm not English. They put my ass in jail for these live shows. Man, like New York City is now. I live in the upstate New York. All right. Not New York City. I do not live in a city. I am not built for the city's bullshit. I hate the city. Good Lord. I'm where people have like Trump and Confederate flags up, bro. I could not do the city. Like my friends of mine in the city, everybody lives in a city, is busting their ass, barely making it, and they're still in the same apartments they were in 4 years ago. That's unacceptable. It is what it is, though. I'm trying to escape New York. Dude, I just told you today I was lost out on some houses, dog. Pray for us. My thoughts are with you, Worth Worthington. Britain needs help urgently. It ain't getting it. Shit, we can't even save our own asses here in America. Pump your brakes, bro. Listen, in the UK, I think, what was it, 2024? The most used name for males in the UK was Muhammad. The number one name for male children in the UK was Muhammad. That is yet to happen in New York, but it's coming. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Gonna make for the Bronx? Hell no, I'm not from the Bronx. That's obvious. I hate the Bronx. You ever driven a sports car through the Bronx? The roads feel like I was driving through a minefield, like it got bombed by the U.S. military. It was nuts. Then I saw giant ass rats playing in garbage. They crawled out, they were frolicking and jumping, and these rats were big as cats. I said, Lord. Then I stop under the bridge. The fucking traffic is nuts, right? I stop under the bridge. The rats, they're balling, they're playing. My fucking AC is dead in my car, right? Then black guys from like Haiti or some shit, they come up to my window and they start trying to clean it. I'm like, no, don't clean my fucking window. Then they start beating on my fucking driver window. And they're like, water. I sell you water. I'm like, I don't want your water, dude. What the fuck is this? I can't. I'm like having flashbacks. That was the last time I took my ass to New York. I was mad as a motherfucker. Cable Reborn for the 20. Hey, buddy. Love from Buffalo. I hate NYC as well. Bro, like, it's nothing against people who live in New York City, but if I can avoid New York City, I do. I was trying to get a motorcycle race suit, and Dianese, it was like, all right, to fit you, you're going to have to go to New York City. I'm like, I'll just go without the suit. Bike shorts for the 10. Shame I'm in the city next to the subway. The rats never stop coming. And my job is beginning in the subway for 8 hours, being in the subway for 8 hours at night. So I'm surrounded by rats constantly. New York sucks. Dude, I haven't been there in years, so I don't know if the rat problem is worse. But the way you're explaining it, it's worse. Like, literally, fuck it. God bless you. I hope you're doing well. I hope they never bite you. Holy thumbnail is right, dude. I might have to edit that out later. That's it. I'm out of here. Fuck it. Good night, everybody. Andy didn't get back to me, but that's my own fault. I should have, told him I stream Wednesdays. Good night, everyone. Oh, fuck. I should ask Banana Juju on. Oh, well. I need a drink. Take me out of here, Phil.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers in bloom. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfectly.